Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Why is it stop playing a second time? Oh, this is a different song. It just sounds the same. How about this? Ooh, that's good. Not good for a stream intro, though. You know what is good for a stream intro? Peril. Hi. Wait. I can't let the immersion be broken. Hold on. All right, that's much better. Much better. Hi. Good to see you guys. Welcome. It's happening. It's the final stream before the mod's released. Are you ready? Are you ready? See this map? It's almost done. Actually, it pretty much is done. In fact, today's gonna be the final day that I work on this mod on stream. Until, like, I decide randomly to make an update for it one day. If I ever do that. But yeah, it's almost done. And Ashley gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Ashley. Appreciate it. I thought you hated this stream, Ashley. What happened? Thank you very much for your gifted membership. You sniped Mick's Smartface. Let me get a sip of coffee real quick. The stream sucks, thanks. David, thank you for the $5. So you want to tell chat how stupid I was when paying for my computer? How stupid you were. Were you stupid? I mean, you paid way more for a computer than I'd ever pay, because there's no way any god tier PC would cost that much money. But, I don't know. What happened? Were you stupid? I didn't hear about this. I can't imagine a PC... Like, I thought you were buying, like, a server rack style PC for the price point on it. New dream game, each time Demon of Song donates, take a shot. Oh, I think that's a recipe for alcohol poisoning, I'm afraid. A demon has a tendency to super chat every time he messages. Which I appreciate. I can't complain. It's pretty cool. Demon's a pretty cool dude. 5.2k for a computer? What could you possibly have put in a computer that costs 5.2k? Like, let me math this out real quick, okay? Let's say you get a 4090 Ti, that's what, like 1,500 to 2 grand max. Then you get like a god tier CPU, which is probably like 800 bucks max, so that brings you up to like 3k. Then you get some DDR5, like 64 gigs, that'll bring you up to another like 400 bucks. That puts you at like, what, 3,500 maybe. Then your motherboard's super nice, that's like 250 bucks maximum. So then you're at like 47, okay, or 3,700. There's like a whole 1k missing. Did you buy like a new monitor? If you buy like a new monitor and stuff on top of it, then you're talking like some craziness. May I smell your chair? No, but I'll smell you. It's a good sniff. I've got all the bells and whistles? Oh, okay. Yeah, you got that good shit. My PC out here, I lost all the LEDs by upgrading to like mid-tier parts. Like, don't get me wrong, my PC is now really OP, but I didn't go get any of the fancy bells and whistles now. So my PC has like the LED logo on my graphics card, where it used to be the RAM, the motherboard, and the cooler all had LEDs. I've swapped it all out now. My PC's just dark. It's dark inside there. It's not even counting the $600 I got off. Oh, you're right. Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope we got like some nice monitors and keyboard and stuff for that price. Ah, much better. Anyway, I have a surprise for you guys. Do you wanna see the surprise? It's pretty cool. At least I think it's pretty cool. Darksteel, thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. I came onto the stream and first thing I see is sniff. Sometimes I just gotta, I gotta make sure you're passing the smell check. You're all right. Could do with a little work, but you're all right. No, not... Ashley, you don't get 2 votes. You can't just say no twice in chat. Alright, well, it was a trick question anyway. I'm going to show it to you regardless. So, as my thanks, I have 330,000 subscribers, and I average about 100 viewers because I don't upload nor advertise my streams. So, as thanks for you guys being here, especially this early in the stream, I just want to show you guys the trailer, the short 1-minute trailer for Hugegrass early, before I release it and attach a whole video to the second half of it. So, it's going to be like a 10-minute-ish video, but I finished the trailer, and I rendered it out because I thought it looked cool, and I wanna get your guys' take on the 1-minute trailer section of it. Demon, thank you for the 2. I'm putting my receipt in the memes channel. Don't forget to put your social security number on it. Alright. We touch grass? We're about to, okay? We're about to. So let me pull up the trailer really quickly. And I'll show you guys. I'm pretty happy with how it came out, and yeah, I'll give you a early view as like a secret behind the scenes for what it's playing already. Pause. Okay. Alright, we're gonna pause the music here. Hang on. We're gonna switch over. I think I'm gonna have to hide my face for pausing. Is this gonna work? Okay, there we go. Entire screen. Guys, this is the early trailer for Hugegrass, early sneak peek before I upload it in a few days with a whole video. Enjoy. There you go. That's your sneak peek of the trailer. The whole video itself is going to be like probably 10 minutes long. I've got a whole bunch of commentary and side stuff going on the side of it. 0 to 10 doesn't consist of a gondola. You're right. You're right. Yeah, but I hope you guys like it. I wanted to like put in a lot of effort and make it like really hype because I put so much work into this mod that I just felt like it would be really important to make it like cool. And honestly, I was very much inspired by the original trailers for like the original Halo 3 and like Reach trailers and stuff. So yeah, it seems like you guys like it. I'm glad. I'm glad. That makes me happy. I want to do justice to this mod. Honestly, it does more for the mod than like anything I've ever done for it because like the mod's really fun. I like it a lot. But damn, that made it seem like super hype. Okay, finished my coffee. Wow. Anyway, I'm super excited. Hopefully, the mod will get played and picked up by some people, and then it might get a little bit of eyes and attention on it, and make all of this time worth it so we actually have people playing on the mod. Demon, thank you very much for the $5. Appreciate it. Need a grunt walking on screen and introducing it in the beginning, only to get nuked. I know you can use an AI to recreate the grunt voice. Unfortunately, I already wrote out the entire script and recorded it and everything, and the video is it's just gonna start with the trailer, and then I'm gonna do a lot of commentary afterward. So yeah, it'll be pretty good. All right. It's the final day, you guys. I have some things to show you as what I've been working on, but I also want to get a little bit of your guys' opinions as usual, because you may not remember this, or maybe you do. Hold on, let's get the music on. Some of you guys know, a lot of what's happened in this mod, a lot of the ideas and things have come directly from you guys in chat, and let me get my webcam sorted out. There we go, it's a little bit better. But yeah, a lot of what has gone into this mod, was that the surprise? That was the surprise. I was going to give another surprise as like putting an official release date on the mod, but I'm too scared to do that now. I'm too bad at giving release dates. It's scary. So instead, I'm just gonna finish the mod today. And why is my cat? Oh my god, there's a ghost in my room, just dragging things off my desk. Whoa, Drunk Frodo, thank you for gifting a membership. Appreciate you. And you sniped Hokey Pokey. Congrats, Hokey Pokey. In that trailer, you were showing off the M99 to the viewers, so you should do the same thing with non-vanilla vehicles. I wanted to, but there's so many of them that it would just like take up the entire trailer. So instead, I just put a few of them afterward on it. I should probably fix this before release. Yeah, that'd be smart. Well, the difference between this mod and Ultimate Forge is that updates don't break anything. Yeah, I know. I can actually update this without worrying about stuff. I did add a lot of Ultimate Forge stuff. Actually, that's going to be one of the things I do today is reorganizing the Forge list. I have a... Let me go find it real quick. I have an entire list of things I need to do. And I'll have to do the first one off stream so you guys don't get it surprised. But I'm going to add an Easter egg. I already have an idea. It's going to be the same as before, but slightly different. I gotta fix the Forge list, I gotta edit the gondola animation so they run by each other, I gotta put down weapon spawns, I have to tweak the Pelican so that its boost effects are working a little bit better, I've gotta expand the map and add a soft barrier, look into the Phantom grav lift explosion crash, widen the Pelican's doorway a little bit so you don't accidentally get stuck when it goes sideways. I gotta remove the boost from the Seraph, or sorry, boost damage from the Seraph, that way it doesn't ram into stuff super fast. Maybe speed up the Vulture a little bit, get the AA gun's damage finally working so it one-shots vehicles. Remove early mover physics from the Falcon because it's causing some camera issues. And then I've got to make sure everything in the entire map renders at maximum distance, players included, so you can see them even when not scoped in. And then the last thing I'm going to do is replace every custom sound in the mod currently with Halo 3 vanilla sounds. And then if the sound thing ever gets added to MCC, where you can add custom sounds easily without making people download files, I will add custom sounds back into the mod. So yeah, that's the plan right now. And so that's quite a few things we got to do today. But I think it's very much doable, and it shouldn't be too much trouble. C4 icon, I'm actually going to probably remove the C4 because elites can't even carry them currently, so I'll remove the C4 and finish it and add it in a later update because nobody uses it anyway. It's a pretty useless, like if people actually liked the C4 and used it, I'd be like, oh yeah, let me add that to the mod. But like, let's be honest, if you guys did the playtest, nobody used the C4. Like, it was the most useless weapon in existence. If people had used them, I would have been more like cautious about removing it. Nuke has no model. No, it has a... Oh, the nuke does have a model, but it's like busted a little bit. You make a good point. I could add a model to the nuke. I'll write it down. Add model... Oh, it's caps. Add model to nuke projectile. Boom. Okay. Are you adding my vehicles to this mod? No. Why would I? I'm trying to keep the mod light. And I'm trying to only include vehicles that are like super polished. So for that, I'm only including a handful of other vehicles. In fact, I can show you what the Forge list looks like right now. Generally don't know if I want them added. No, yeah, if I was gonna add anything of yours, I would ask you ahead of time. I'm not just gonna like be like, oh, I have all rights to Green Knights content. That'd be weird if I did that. Game multiplayer sandbox, game start levels. Okay. Demon, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. Nobody knew where the C4 was. I used it. Well, I'm glad that at least it got some use, but I think it needs to be completely reworked, or else I won't. Or else it's not gonna be any use for it, because some people even saw it, but nobody even bothered to pick it up. It just wasn't good enough. I still think the AA gun needs a bit more of a buff. Like slightly tracking shots or more powerful shots. I can never make it track. That would be weird to see that thing bend, but I'm gonna increase its speed and make sure it's a one-shot kill. So it'll be even faster, and yeah, it's gonna be a one-shot. It's supposed to be really good right now. I thought I made it so the damage was like a guaranteed instant kill on anything it impacted, but that has not been the case for whatever reason. So I'm just gonna go through. I'm gonna completely rework the entire damage for the AA gun's projectile and make sure that it works. Darksteel, thank you very much for your $5. Appreciate it. Perhaps instead of removing C4, make the explosion a nuke. What? And have one per gondola port, or have a single C4 on the opposite side of the Citadel. I don't think I'll ever add any more nukes to the map. Trying to balance out the longsword spawning once every 3 minutes with a guaranteed nuke, only one per longsword, is already hard enough. And as much fun as the nuke is, It is so overpowered and difficult to balance that I really cannot. I'm not gonna add any more nukes. I'm sorry to say, the nukes are they're a fixed, done deal. Longsword only. It's cool. It's a little gimmicky, but it's cool. The C4 spawns were kind of inconvenient, having to take the time out of the game to go get them back into a vehicle. I suppose so. It's kind of that way for the stanchion too. And I'll be putting weapon spawns down today on top of everything else. But yeah, it'll be interesting. All right, we're here. We're in Forge mode on the map, and I want to show you guys. Here, let me go full screen for this. Oh, hold on. I got to refresh it in OBS really quickly. MCC, no. Tag test, yes. Let's do off and then tag test. Where are you? Where are you? There. Did that work? Doesn't work when it's full screen? Okay, I'll just unfull screen it then. Anyway. Maybe not a nuke, but like a really big explosion? Maybe. The C4 was fun to play with, just got annoying to go get every single time. Okay, okay. I don't want to include it with the release just so that I can release it soon, like in the next few days. But yeah, it will definitely be there. But yeah, as you can see, everything from regular Halo 3, all the weapons in the game are in. On top of that, the vehicle list is all the usual suspects. Plus, we have the fixed turrets that you can add, which is pretty fun. You've got the ODST Banshee, so it's got the cool physics. The G-Hog, as always. The ODST dropout. Oh, it should be an equipment item. Actually, that would be a lot easier. I could make it an equipment item, and that'd be a lot of fun. I'll consider that, because that's something I could do in a really short amount of time. We've got the Jackrabbit, of course. Skaboodley's amazing Jackrabbit is on the map in Forge. I would have liked to have included this, just because it's such a fantastic vehicle. I would have liked to have included it in the base map, but unfortunately it just doesn't damage output-wise stack up with the rest of the stuff in the mod. There's the Spectre as well, that's on here. Shadow is on here as well. Both of these vehicles are fun, but not necessarily, like, worth adding into the base defaults map list. Derb, thank you so much for the $3 tip. First tip of the day. Appreciate that. I was thinking about the nuke, and I think it would be spiffy if the fireball cast a red/orange light on the environment. I would do that if Halo 3 had a better light budget. Unfortunately, it just doesn't. Wombat, of course. Seraph. Brains, thank you very much for the 2. I wrote a list of bugs in the bug report channel. Okay, I'll get to them. I probably got most of them written down or taken care of in some way already. Pelican. Hey, DJ Aftershock, good to see you. Thank you for the 2. I miss the old Halo menu switch that slash transition sounds. I do too. That's why I like loading in the tag test and seeing all of the beauty that is the OG Halo menu. Spirit is on the map, as you can see. I'll probably need to relight it because it's a little bit scuffed right now. But it is on the map. The longsword, of course, too. What else? Vulture's here. Hell yeah. Then the anti-air cannon as well. The Covenant Corvette is on here, but it's not supposed to be. Did my changes... Okay, I was supposed to put this 2 Sparrowhawks on the list, and I replaced those, but unfortunately it did not seem to save the change for some reason. But yeah, the Covenant Corvette's supposed to not be on the list, and then it's going to be replaced by the Skaboodley's 2 really cool Sparrowhawk variants. And then equipment, scenery. The scenery does include the teleporters in here, and the Covenant bomb as well. And these teleporters, and then boom, drop pod clamp, because drop pods, as you just saw a second ago, are totally in the mod. Pretty rad. And this is the menu I'm going to completely reorganize. It is most everything from Ultimate Forge's main Forge palette, including the ground pieces. You probably saw it in the trailer I showed earlier, that you've got the Halo 2 Anniversary ground pieces, just like Ultimate Forge had. Literally, it's just every single structure piece from Ultimate Forge is on here. Because why not? Could you load the Covenant bomb into a Phantom? Oh yeah, 100%. You could suck it up with the little thingy and just go for it. But yeah, I'm going to have to reorganize the Forge list today and make it all nice and fancy. But yeah, here you go. You can see. Got trees and rocks and all the same good stuff. Vehicle teleporters now! I could add vehicle teleporters. Not a bad idea. It would take a little bit. I'd make a custom asset for them. Got your dead trees as well. But yeah, it's literally just Ultimate Forge in Hugegrass. So, pretty fun, pretty fancy. I mean, you guys know the drill. You've seen Huge-Ass by now. We've got the big cliffs as well. All that good stuff. Drag it over here. You should add your grass tile to the forge palette. Grass tile? Oh, you mean the like the grass, like the 3D grass. I was actually so tempted to just add it to the to this, just like spray it all over this. That's what she said, and get it like working there because I thought that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, the usual Ultimate Forge suspects. Everything is included, even this cool thing Green made like ages ago. The ground pieces, we got all the Forerunner plates that you can use. Giant Forerunner plates. Even the water block is on here. Well, you can't see because it's above me, but it's here. It's here. Somewhere. I don't know, I lost it. But trust me, it's there. So yeah, I mean, you guys know the drill. Like, if you've watched me make Ultimate Forge for ages, you pretty much know everything that's here. I do love that the Halo Reach pieces are here, so if you want to make your own custom bases on the map, like if you want to go build a base up on the hill there, you totally can. It's got all the FX objects as well. You can even make it rain. Got big rain effects. Could you load the... Oh, okay. What else? What else? Oh yeah, the frigates on the map. That's pretty fun. It's kind of ugly now. I need to make this a lot better. But there you go. You can place frigates down. The monitor speed is really slow right now because I'm in tag test. It's not taking the new updated speed. But yeah, the ugly blobby shaded frigate, which one day I'll get to fixing and put an Ultimate Forge is there. Forerunner towers from Halo Reach. All looking pretty spicy, pretty nice. Imagine we had this from Machinima back in the day. That would have been fucking awesome, man. What else? Bunch more. Oh yeah, and then of course the ODST stuff is on here too. There's the big sidewalk piece. And with the ODST stuff being here, that of course does mean the skyscrapers are also here. Oh, there's the water thing. Hey, look at that. Skyscrapers on Hugegrass. Demo Gaming, thank you very much for your $5. Appreciate it. Is it too late to add the Pelican deployment racks from Crow's Nest and the landing pad from the multiplayer variant for that map? Or an outpost? Wait, from Crow's Nest and the landing pad? The landing pad from Crow's Nest could potentially be done. I would have to take a look at it, but I can't see why it would be impossible. It would probably add like another day. And then if I was going to do that, I would probably want to do the vehicle teleporters as well. And on top of that, I'd probably want to add, what was the other thing? There was another thing I wanted to add. But I guess one day wouldn't kill me. I could. I do like landing pads quite a bit. But yeah, check it out. We'll have a little city street here at the bottom of Hugegrass. Wow, look at that. Look how civilized the people in this canyon have become. They built a skyscraper. Amazing. What a marvel of technology. Was the AA gun areas ever spruced up, and was the AA gun buffed? They just kind of sit in the corners right now of the lake. But I'm buffing the AA gun today. I already buffed it like 3 times, but for some reason it's just not working. So I'm gonna make sure that it works today. Like, it's just been like ignoring all of my attempts to make it work. But here is the ODST wall with the little thingy for the road. You've got all your roads, of course. You can do your fun stuff with. Make all your little road moments that you want. An epic New Mombasa asphalt road moment. Nice. You can do whatever you want on this map. Make some racetracks. I don't care. Just have fun. I do kind of like the idea of adding like a landing pad though. I know that Skaboodly made like an amazing landing pad recently, but I don't think it's big enough for Pelicans and stuff. Do the Forge vehicles have increased speed like the default map ones? They sure do. I don't know if I added them. I'm still working on the Forge list, so I'm not sure if the Warthogs on the Forge list have the speed boost yet. I'll have to see. But the ones that default spawn on the map do have... Oh yeah, this one has the speed boost. Yeah. So that all of the vehicles have like a significant speed boost. You go flying around the map. This has the speed boost, right? Feels like it does. Get around much faster. So I made sure that they all do have that. Because I know, well, during testing, like, everybody's in the Warthog and the Scorpion, and they were just like, oh, this takes forever. Grenadier Falcon, one day. One day, surely. But yeah, Forge is cool. You can have some really fun Forge modes on this. I also tempted to speed up the Spectre and the Shadow. Because, like, they're at their default speed right now, which is pretty useless. On a map of this size, they probably need a speed boost as well. Is it possible to give the Pelican the ability to carry Warthogs or Scorpions? No, unfortunately. I gave that a try, but vehicles do not like staying attached to things in multiplayer. And I can't do it the campaign way. It's just impossible for multiplayer. So no, I did spend an entire stream testing that at one point, and it just did not work. Demo Gaming, thank you for that $5. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. The Pelican racks are from the single-player variant, by the way. You could probably tie their function to a button like the gondola, right? Pelican racks, I'm not entirely sure what that looks like. Are you talking about the one, like the deploy pods? Pelican racks. I'm not sure. But Derp, thank you for that $3 tip. If you could explain it better, by the way, Demo, I'd trying to understand what you mean. But thank you, Derp, for that $3 tip. Do you have any forgeable death barriers? No, no forgeable death barriers currently. I'll probably just make like a giant invisible kill ball. Yeah, Spectre on this map feels pretty good, I won't lie. I like it. It's really slow on this map, but it's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. Honestly, this map is so big that, like, it's comparable. Not like fully comparable, but it is somewhat comparable to the Ultimate Forge, like the size of everything. You can make some fun stuff on this map for sure. I think he's talking about the rail that deploys the Pelican in the Crow's Nest hangar. Oh, yeah, if you're talking about the deployment ways that on Crow's Nest the Pelican, like, emerges from, like, we talked about that on stream not too long ago. But yeah, it's a really cool idea, but unfortunately, I don't really have any plans to add it right now because it would just take a lot of effort. But, it's cool. I just can't think of a good way to do it. Is there a sped up elephant in the Forge list? There's a regular elephant in the Forge list. Somewhere there. Demon will finally die happy as an elephant is on the map. Yes! Yes! Look at that speed! Look at it go! This is incredible! This gameplay is unrivaled. I think this is maybe, and I think this is the best. Oh my god, this is so good. Look at me go. But can it tank a nuke? 100%. The elephant is invincible, and I am safe inside the little windshield. Is the Warthog transport? I think I made the Troop Hog faster as well. I crashed? Did I crash? Why did I crash? That's Halo 3's tag test for you. Anyway, we need to get to work anyway, because it's a... you know, this mod's not going to make itself. Demon, thank you for that too. Appreciate it. Faster and give it goss. Maybe I will. Or maybe I won't. You never know. Although, actually, a faster Gauss elephant would be pretty cool on this map, because you could just, like, never destroy it. Actman impression? I don't know how to do an impression of Actman. I only do impressions I'm confident in, because one thing that everybody needs to know, if you don't know this, I'm going to teach it to you, okay? Unless you are extremely confident in your ability to do an impression, and you know it's good, do not do that impression. It will be cringe for everyone involved. This is a life pro tip from Rejected Shotgun, okay? Do not do low-effort impressions that you are not confident in. It is always cringe, bro. Do not do that shit, alright? Save yourself the shame. I'm teaching you this lesson now. Demon, thank you very much for the $5. How original an idea, a fast elephant with Gauss. I would have never thought of that. I will disregard it. Okay. You legally cannot stop me. Like, alright, here, I'm just gonna give you like a hypothetical situation, okay? You're at a bar with some girls, okay? And you're like, oh. You're just talking, and they're like, I love Lilo and Stitch, and then you think to yourself, oh man, one time when I was 13, I did a Stitch impression. I'm gonna do my little Stitch voice. You're like, oh, you do a little, it's terrible! Why would you do that? Stop that. Do not do that, man. Don't do shit like that. It's always cringe. Ugh, sorry. I'm very passionate, okay? I can do a Rejected Shotgun impression. Hey, it's a me Rejected Shotgun. I hate anything not Halo 3. That's not true! What the fuck? I love Halo Reach. I love Halo 2. I love Halo CE. I even kind of like Halo 5 multiplayer. Actually, I really like Halo 5 multiplayer. I also like Halo Infinite quite a bit, too. Anything else that's not Halo, though, get it out of here. Disgusting! Why do you guys keep saying Actman? Did I say something that sounded like the Actman? Rejected woman expert shotgun. I am far from a woman expert, but I am like a pretty normal dude, alright? And a normal, like, reasonably well-adjusted dude can tell you things. This is not about women. It's about not doing impressions. That was just a hypothetical situation. It's a hypothetical situation. Okay? Look at me. I sit in my room and I make Halo mods all day. I am not a pickup artist. That is, unfortunately, not the case. It would be really nice if it was the case. All right, let me stop getting distracted though. Let's pin down really quickly why the AA gun no worky. Riz woman up with cheesy impressions. Okay. There is a fine line. There is a fine line between cheesy and cringe. You have to be the master of that line. You have to know when what you're about to do is going to be cringe or not. And the hard part is knowing when it's cringe or not. And if you're not sure, pro tip, don't fucking do it, okay? It's not worth it. Demon, thank you for the $5. So what you're saying is we should get in a VC on stream and just have me in the background doing accents. Got it. No, if you're not confident in your accent and you fuck it up, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be awkward. You're gonna get made fun of. Do not do it. It's not worth it, dude. It's not worth it, man. It's just never worth it. Alright, let's pin this down. I've been so frustrated by this, man. Every playtest, I'm like, oh, today for sure the AA gun's gonna work. Oh, surely. And then every time it doesn't fucking work. I don't understand. So we're gonna look. We're gonna look at this. Derp, thank you for the $3. I appreciate it. That tip into the tip jar. What about modding H2A? The engine is more flexible, and personally, I like the art style. I love Halo 2. You can't really mod Halo 2 Anniversary. Oh, you're talking about the Halo 4 Halo 2 Anniversary. Like the new multiplayer. Maybe. There's one mod idea that I've always wanted to make ever since I saw a cool screenshot of it where it was Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer, but all the weapons and the characters and vehicles were from the campaign and they had been ported over, and it looked really good. It looked really, really good. Because Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer's like weapons and stuff are kind of weird and like Halo 4-ish. Not a huge fan, but if they had the campaign models for all of it, oh, that would be super cool. Somebody was working on it a while ago, and then I think they dropped the mod because I haven't heard anything about it in like 6 months, so I might. Demon, thank you for the 2. Oh no, a jester is getting made fun of. How tragic. Yeah, but you don't go, do you go to real people in real life and be like, it's okay, I'm a jester, and like tingle your little bells on your hat? Because unless you're doing that, it's not going to be good. Because if you had the hat and you were like, it's fine, like, that would be cool. That would be like, ah, fuck it, he's just kind of weird and he has a little funny hat. That's fine. But I don't think you have that, so it wouldn't be as good. Out of context, thank you for that $5. You're a lot like water, except Jesus turned you into fine. Wait, what? Is that your pickup line? You're a lot like water, except Jesus turned you into fine. Damn. 50% of the time, it works 100% of the time. It's worth it, alright? 50%'s a good, solid amount. Alright, because if it doesn't work, you can move on. Try it again. I'm stealing that, by the way. Demon, thank you for the 2. Surprisingly, yes, on my days off. Alright, I respect your commitment to the bit. Is this going to be on Xbox 2? No, but I have good news for you, and this is part of the script in the video, alright? Halo 3 came out in 2007 on the Xbox 360. You know what that means? It means that any PC or laptop that exists in the last 10 years can probably run that shit. So all you have to do is plug in a controller, wired or wireless through Bluetooth, and download the mod on there. And you can play it exactly like you're on Xbox. And you can even play matchmaking and stuff with Xbox people. Just get everybody on PC and then you can play it on your Xbox controller and you won't even notice the difference. Ain't no biggie. Okay, let's take a look at this. This is driving me up a wall, man. This is the instant damage that is supposed to be done by the AA gun. I want it to be 9999, 9999, 9999 instant kill damage from the AA gun. I'm also gonna have it do like a lot of acceleration. Okay. Which hat? I have 2 jester hats. Yes. Okay, I think this is all good. Rider direct damage scale 1. Rider minimum transfer damage 1. So it's just going to be massive, massive damage. Massive! It's supposed to anyway. Shake radius 15. Alright. Hopefully that will work. Let's see. Don't scale damage by distance. Okay, does the AA gun now one-shot the other AA gun? If it does, that means it's working right. Oh, baby! Now that's a lot of damage. Oh, you love to see it, man. You love to see it. The AA gun is buffed. It will one-shot literally anything now. That's if, though, if it hits it directly. It does an absurd amount of splash damage, but it probably won't one-shot anything. Because the way it works is, the bullet, the plasma projectile that comes shooting out, actually does impact damage. So if it directly touches something and impacts it, it does 9999 damage. Meanwhile, it has a detonation damage of like 500, which is a lot and will damage most vehicles within that radius, doing 500 damage. It'll insta-kill players within the radius. It'll toss a warthog super far and do a lot of damage that way. But only the instant direct damage will insta-kill things. So you have to be literally sniping with it. Derp, thank you for another $3 tip into that tip jar in the description. I appreciate it. You should limit how far the AA gun can look to make it susceptible to ground vehicles. Ooh, it is very susceptible to ground vehicles as it is, I believe. I I think, let me see, what's the range like? You can aim reasonably far down. I think like 45 degrees down and 45 degrees up. But I don't know, I kind of like the idea. I don't know, you kind of have a point, but if I restricted it too much, then people could just immediately go like down there below, like near the lake, and you're just like, oh jeez, oh gosh. Demon, thank you for the $2. Appreciate it. Look at DMs, okay. Yeah, I gotta speed up that projectile. That's just too slow. Let me speed this up really quickly. A cannon projectile. The speed right now it travels at is... I'm gonna up the projectile distance to go like 5,000 maximum range. It goes at an initial speed of 100. I'm gonna switch it to 150. Ooh, that's a lot faster. That feels good. Oh. Look at that. Let's see, does it one-shot this? The Scrumbo? One-shot the Scrumbo? You bet your ass it does. Hell yeah. How does this look from an outside perspective? Oh, that's so good. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, another thing I'm gonna do, I have no idea if this will fix the issue, but a big issue on this map is that light volumes, aka the funny glowy thingies, very often just don't render at all. And one potential culprit is Skaboodley's Sparrowhawk for some reason. I haven't nailed down why. Another potential culprit is the Vulture, which has a like crazy amount of effects that use those things. And I actually received a DM today from JS. Oh wait, Demon actually sent me a picture. He has 2 Jester hats. Alright, Demon's legit a Jester. It is what it is. But, yeah, okay, so JS sent me updates to the Vulture. And he suspects they may have been part of the cause for the overloading. And I don't know. It's for me, it's 50-50. I really don't have a great way to debug and tell. All I know for sure is that the moment I added the Sparrowhawk, the map started throwing out lots of errors. So I'm going to go through really quickly right now and add these in. So give me 1 second, and I'm going to add in the updated Vulture tags. Tags, objects, vehicles, Vulture. I'm off screen just for just a second. Give me 1 moment here. All right, so he gave me the new model for it, new render model. So I'm going to put that in here. He gave me a new fake light volume shader for it. We'll put that in. And then thruster effects. So I'm going to assume this is under the FX. Thrusters, back, top, bottom. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to... Wait, render model. Okay, I think it actually did update instantly. Buff the A gun so you can be snappy. That's the main problem with the A gun. Yeah, but it's like, it's such an insta-kill weapon that if you can just like snipe it super quickly, it will be like obnoxious. So it's like I'm trying to balance it around that, but maybe I'll up its look speed a little bit. All right, let's see here. Whoa, wait, look at that. Those are actual 3D models now. It is a bit Halo 1-esque, but it's kind of cool. I'm seeing light volumes rendering. He literally updated. It's actually pretty good. I'm tempted to up the intensity on his shader just so it looks a little fancier. But it looks really good. For including it into the model, that's nice. Maybe even attach a function to it. It's like it looks like fire now. It looks like a flamethrower coming out the back. That's pretty sick. These things on the bottom also. The new thruster mesh looks a bit rubbish, but better than the thruster disappearing. I actually think it could work, no problem. I'm gonna be honest with you, JS. This looks great, but I think the particle effects just need a bit of tweaking. If the particle effects had a bit of tweaking, it would look good. Like, they don't look bad, don't get me wrong. They actually work really well for what they're supposed to be. I think the way that the shader appears visually and animates, and the way the particles complement them, part of me is really tempted to try my hand at messing with them. Like, these engines back here I like a lot, actually. They look like literal flamethrowers. Should definitely improve the shader if you can. It's not my specialty. Okay, if you don't mind me doing it, then I will definitely try my hand at it. Because I think what you did is really, like, top-tier optimization and can be made to look really, really good. Okay, let me... Before I do anything else, though, what did I... Oh, right, I wanted to test light volumes. So I'm going to open tag test really quickly. I think it's this, right? Yeah, okay. Game, multiplayer, forge, game, start, levels, multi, huge ass, remastered. God damn it. I misinput. I think the effects just look a little quick, like they're flashing, but otherwise they look amazing. I'll mess with it a little bit, and you guys can tell me what you think, whether I've made it look better or worse. Hey Ashley, thank you so much for the gifted membership. I really appreciate that. Oh, you snapped it's not snap. You sniped Charles. Charles, congrats. Now, the next time you announce that you're gonna leave the stream, it will be with a green name tag. Your drums just burst. I'm sorry. I hit my mic. I need to put WD-40 on it. It makes horrible noises when I move it. Speaking of which, I need to move it, and so I'm gonna mute really quick. That's better. That's a bit better. Oh, I'm not in Forge mode. Game, multiplayer, sandbox. Okay, let's try it one more time. Taco Bell or Five Guys? That's a good question, DJ. I'd say Five Guys. Taco Bell if you're a baller on a budget. Five Guys if you're gonna shell out, because god damn, their fries, their giant bag of fries and their burgers are to die for. I haven't had Five Guys since fucking I was in Europe. Holy fuck, I could go for some Five Guys. I forgot they existed. My selection of fast food around here is not great. I have way too much Taco Bell and McDonald's. Give us the audio experience of a flashbang to accompany opening gorilla. Of course. Let's go for some later. Bet. Wait, you phrased that like you're in town. Hello? You just secretly fly to Tejas? Okay. Wait, turn off debug. No, none of that. Okay, okay. Okay. Light volumes are not rendering! Which means it wasn't the Vulture. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's just pause for a second here. Let's just pause for a second. I think I know what the issue is. I'm going to temporarily remove the Sparrowhawks from the map. I'm going to save. I'm going to reopen Sapien. Because I remember very clearly when this happened. And I'm not sure why this happened. But I'm pretty confident that it was the Sparrowhawks. I'm not going to remove them from the map, obviously. I love the Sparrowhawks. Everybody loves the Sparrowhawks. They're amazing. But I just need to test this to know for certain. We let it load. We let it load. Because basically, the way that I thought it was a Sparrowhawk, and the reason I think it's a Sparrowhawk is back when I was working on the gondolas, I was doing the effects for, like, you know, when you activate the gondolas and the funny little beam thingies, like, come out of the tops. I was not responsible for it. Whoop. I mean, I don't think so. Maybe? It's hard to say for certain. But okay, look, I removed the Sparrowhawk, right? And now I'll reopen tag test. Oh, I gotta reload it again. Damn it. It's kind of hard to tell if when I'm in the editor it's working, because sometimes it'll actually just render the light volumes anyway. But you'll see if I get in the Pelican here after removing the Sparrowhawk from the map. Oh wait, I lied. It just still doesn't work. Or did I accidentally remove the light volumes from the Pelican? Maybe the Pelican's not a good test. Do Pelicans even have light volumes on their engines? Pretty sure they do. I can test it with the drone. These have light volumes. They're like bluish light volumes on the engines. Okay, yeah, the light volumes are rendering perfectly on these. So I'll add the Sparrowhawks back into the map. I'm not even going to place them down yet. Alright, but I put the Sparrowhawks in the map. Light volumes are still rendering. To be fair, the Vulture may have had some part in a JS, and it's not like it was technically your fault or anything. Like, it's just because I have so much crap on this map that, like, trying to render everything. Okay, Sparrowhawk is back on the map. Light volumes are rendering. Go into here. Hold on, I'm gonna do blah. Game multiplayer sandbox. Sandbox game start levels huge ass remastered, huge ass remastered. Okay. Also, I need to take a quick peek into the Pelican's its effects, because it almost looks like the Pelican did not have the engine thruster anymore. Running lights dot no, not running light thrusters dot effect. Did I at some point like accidentally remove them? Pretty sure it's supposed to have a light volume. No, it is supposed to have a light volume. They just like never appear for some reason. Halo 3 engine is slowly dying. Yeah, actually though. Well, the light volumes are still rendering now with the Vulture, the new Vulture on the map and everything. Let me see the effect for the Pelican thrusters. I'm going to make sure that I set the engines and their thruster part priority to essential. These engines are, it's important that they look good. You're going to be staring at it the whole time you fly the Pelican. It's going to look weird if there's nothing there. Oh yeah, look, now the light volumes are appearing. That's pretty good. Maybe I just need to go through all the light volumes and set them to essential. No, because then they'll disappear regardless. Yeah, the Pelican looks much better with the light volumes actually rendering. Perhaps you accidentally disable the light volume. The shortcut toggle for that is Alt F4. You're so funny, God. You should give me directions to the comedy club sometime. You're so funny for that. You little shithead. Okay, we're in tag tests now. Tag test is a good, like, way to test actual gameplay. The Pelican has its light volumes. Wicked. What else? What else? It's inevitable that the light volumes will turn off during gameplay as more are rendered than needed. But, theoretically. Bro, it was a joke. Calm down, bro. Please calm down. Think of your kids, bro. Please. And then we get in the Phantom. Does the boost have light volumes? The boost does not actually have light volumes in the Phantom. Probably because they're not set to essential. Or maybe I removed them. I forget. Projectiles work fine because there's not a billion projectiles on the map right now, but that will probably become an issue if not. I'm going to set the phantom projectiles to essential. Out of all of the projectiles that are on the map, the phantom one is actually essential because it's... how do I put it? It's one of the few vehicle weapons where you can... all it has is a... light volume. So if the light volume de-renders on the Phantom, it's invisible. You can't see what it's shooting. So I need to set the... what is the effect for it? FX, weapon, phantom turret, firing, projectile dot effect. And then it's got projectile dot light volume. And yeah, okay, so it's this one, which means the projectile dot effect. Hey, hello, Brian. Thank you very much for the 8-month re-up. Goddamn. Appreciate it. Wait, what do you mean? How could I have forgotten to cancel 8 months in a row? Damn. Really enjoying the stream, huh? Okay, now that one's set to Essential 2. Theoretically, that will keep it looking good. And because I love the AA cannon, and I want it to look good too, it's going to be the only other thing that I can think of off the top of my head that I will set to have Essential Light Volume priority. Boom. So now that should count. The Phantoms, turrets should be good, and so should some of the vehicle thrusters, as well as the BFG. So now I have a couple things I can actually clock off my list here. God, I have so many things. So the AA gun damage should theoretically be fixed, and I upped its speed, which seems to have made a difference. The what else? What else did I just do? I guess that was technically it, because I fixed some random bugs I didn't even write down. All right, we're going places. It's working. It's working. Next up on the list of things I want to fix here, you can see it in all of its glory. I've already fixed so many things over the past few playtests. This is all just garbage. I don't even know. I fixed most of it. So I've got a big list of things I've been fixing. So next up, I'm going to remove damage from the Seraph. Dude, if I get smashed into pieces by a boosting Seraph one more time, on God, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. That was the worst. It's even in the trailer. It's literally in the trailer I made that I showed at the beginning of the stream. You can see Seraphs just ramming into things because Green was doing it the whole playtest. The whole fucking playtest, he just kept crashing into people. Then everybody else was like, hey, this is pretty effective. I think I'm also going to smash into things really loud, like really violently. So that was fun. So where's the boost damage at? Actually, don't remember where it's at. It was the camera track, EMP, boost, collision damage. Let's clear that out really quickly. Let me check the Pelican, because I think it's got the same problem. Probably every vehicle does. I did not account for boost damage. Yeah, it's not supposed to have any boost damage. The Phantom might have boost damage, actually, which would not be very epic. You know what I realized the other day about the Seraph model? It's the exact same one from Halo 2, which I believe is the exact same base model from the Halo C Mac days. You are absolutely right, Kathleen. You are 100% right. It's actually pretty wild that it stuck through the game for so long. However, this Seraph model here, while it is the one from Halo 3, which is the one from Halo 2, which is the one from Macworld, it is actually missing the funny wings on the side. I have a render for that somewhere on my computer. Let me find it really quickly. It's kind of cool. I can show you. I made it a little while back. I recreated the wings, because the texture for the unused Seraph wings are actually in the texture file, and I saw a screenshot of what it was supposed to look like. So I went into Blender at one point, and I actually modeled them out. This is not 100% accurate, But I did model the wings and I textured them to use the textures, so it's very similar to this. So these are the unused textures here. This is what the Seraph was originally supposed to look like. What direction it's supposed to face is a mystery to me. Like, for all I know, this was the front and this was the cannon it fires. I genuinely don't know. But yeah, this is what the Seraph originally was going to look like. And it was going to be I think it was going to be a tank. It was either going to be a tank or it just had cool wings. I don't really know. But yeah, that is a real thing that exists. The Seraph had floaty wings. Pretty cool, I guess. But the one I made, I AI upscaled the textures and I re-upped the model resolution, so it's got more vertices. I just made sure to keep the sharp edges. There's a couple issues with it you can spot, but overall it's pretty decent. It's a nice little high-res take on the original Seraph. I kind of wish that the vehicle wasn't literally just like a static model all the time, but whatever. It is what it is. It's got in Halo 2, it got a nice like reflectivity map, so you can see it's got like shiny parts and dull parts on it, which is kind of fun. I like it. And then, of course, I modeled some really mid-tier destruction states on it as well, which is kind of fun. You're a cat. You sure are a cat. Dude, my cat's been actually driving me up a wall all day today. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. There's a Banshee on this map. It's in Forge. Not even boosting. That thing went boom. Good. As it should. If you smack into a wall at high speeds, you should die. You shouldn't be able to be like, hi, my name's Green Knight, and I'm going to kill all your fun. Hi, my name's Green Knight. Are you having fun having an air battle? Well, I found this funny thing Rejected Shotgun overlooked, and I'm going to smash into you at high speeds and get a free instant kill because of an exploit. Hi, my name's Green Knight. I'm fine. It's fine. I'm not even... I'm actually just totally fine. Anyway, remove boost damage from Seraph. Done. I can write that one down as completed. I think, personally, I would have just used the reach one, but that's just me. I would have used the reach one, but because this mod was a callback to original Halo CE mods and stuff, and because the original Seraph never got much love, and it was technically in Halo 3, and this is actually the model from Halo 3 that I started out with anyway, I wanted to use the original, because, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the new Halo Reach Seraph would have looked sick, but it's also not really in the Halo 3 art style, whereas this one is more. It's the classic trilogy art style. I don't know. I think it's good. But that's just a theory. Okay, I think these are supposed to be Sparrowhawks. So I gotta re-add all the Sparrowhawks really quick. So boom. 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 What is this first one? Is this not supposed to be a Sparrowhawk? Wait, so there's a Sparrowhawk there. Sparrowhawk there. Then what's this last one? Oh, it was an unused gaming chair. Nice. Nice! Something about the tip goal today. Ah, yes, it's finish the fight, because this should be the last stream I do. I'm hoping this is the last stream I do for Hugegrass, and then the mod is complete. You gonna speed up the Falcon? I was considering it. It is unfortunately very slow, and I have full control at the end of the day to speed it up. Maybe I will, because the Falcon's a bit annoying that it's so slow. Like, the Pelican is basically just a better Falcon. I might up the Falcon's damage slightly as well. Let me give it a try. Let's give it a quick little try. We'll go tweak the Falcon a bit. All right, let's fuck it. I'm the master of the mod at the end of the day, so we'll make the Falcon good. So right now the Falcon goes at, what speed are we looking at here? Maximum forward acceleration is 9. I'm gonna up it to 12, and then the damage on the chin gun is currently at 12. I'm going to up it to 16. That should give it a pretty significant damage increase. All right, let's go check out the Falcon and see how that feels. Let's see how it feels. Hopefully it doesn't accelerate too quickly now. Oh yeah, that's quite a bit faster. I can feel it already. I'm just hoping the Falcon's not overpowered. Let's try blowing up a Warthog. No, it feels pretty balanced. The Warthog's still alive after all this fire. Plus you've got the side turrets. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's pretty balanced. You're not going to win a lot of fights against the air vehicles, but with side gunners, you're definitely going to have a real good shot at it. And yeah, the speed boost is felt. It's still not as fast as the other, like, main vehicles, but it's good. Gonna change some of the white lights in the hangars to red and blue to differentiate the bases. You can't tell which one you're in. You make a valid point. I think in the original Hugegrass they had like little scenery objects with lens flares on them, just like around the interior of the hangar on like the edges. So maybe I can go grab some little red and blue lights to let people know. It's not a bad idea. Snow on the tall hills have the Covenant level vibe. That would be nice. I could try changing up the shader to like the snowy cliffs. Oh, but then I think I would lose the grassy bits. I'd have to make a custom shader for it. Reach Falcon was like really fast, but it had a ramp-up period that was cool. I've tried to mimic the ramp-up period as much as I could, but Halo 3 doesn't really have support for that, unfortunately. I think the Falcon might aim a little bit too far down while you're flying now. It's kind of hard for gunners to like aim directly forward. In fact, you cannot aim directly forward when the Falcon's flying like this. What do you guys think? Is it aiming too far down? Or does this look good? It's fine, because when I upped the speed, it started aiming down even further, just as a natural reaction to the speed. Let's see, what does it look like from the side? I guess I can always tweak it. I forgot to mention the vehicle looks funny as fuck when flying backwards while keeping the nose facing forward. Does it? Can't really tell anything different about it. Normal Hornet when? No! Not that godforsaken vehicle with its overpowered missiles and chain gun. Only my balanced vehicles may persist in this realm. Maybe I will lower it slightly because you can't, like, your tail gets in the way. I think I'll try lowering it really quickly. Let's see. How do I do that again? There was something for 10 to 15 maybe? That helped. Yeah, that did the trick. Do you even air fry? I do. Gotta air fry the nuggies, you know what I mean? Keep that gamer fuel in. Oh, wait, since we've got a bunch more people here, I think I last did this when we had like 60 viewers. For those of you guys who are tuning in recently and weren't here at the beginning of the stream, would you like to see the sneak peek for the Hugegrass release trailer? I kind of want to show it again. I am really happy with how it came out. Game needs fast, tanky police Pelican. That would be pretty fun. Yes, trailer again. Let's go. All right, all right. This is a sneak peek, and as a thank you, you get to see it early, whether you care or not. It's a little exclusive behind the scene. All right, let's watch it real quick. Hugegrass trailer coming out soon with a bunch of extra stuff. Here goes. There you go. New trailer dropping soon. Hope you guys like it. I'm really excited to release this mod already. I think the trailer will get people a little amped up and actually want to download the mod. I hope. For how much fun it is to play in a full 8v8 match. Oh, it's so good. Nande, thank you for the $2. Stanchion. I know. Is the new weapon from lore? Yes. Yes, it is. It's from Halo Wars, in fact. Forget if it's one or two or both, but it's in Halo Wars. It's literally just a magnetically accelerated sniper. It's really big. It's so fun to use, too. Here, I'll go grab a stanchion right now. Are you limited to 16 players by the engine? Yeah, unfortunately. It would have been really nice to have been able to add more players, but I heard a while ago in the Halo Mods Discord server that one of the MCC devs and the team tried to increase the player count, but apparently it caused a massive technical headache with the engine, and it was like way more than they could like handle or deal with. So unfortunately, yeah, they did have to end up not doing it. But yeah, this is the stanchion. It's a really nice looking gun. A really cool creator modeled this, and they originally sent it to Green Knight and asked him to put it in the game. And Green had rigged it up to the sniper rifle really well so that he could reuse sniper animations, but he never really ended up wanting to do it. So I asked him for the files, and the guy was like, cool. And then I just basically ended up tweaking the model slightly. So I've messed with the model a bit, mostly on the scope, and I reworked the textures quite a bit for it and added some new elements to it so that it works good in Halo and looks good, because it was missing some textures and didn't quite work right. But now it works. I added effects and everything to it, gave it a custom HUD icons and bullet icons and a reticle and everything. I still need to add the bullets to the scope, I think, but I'll get to it. It's very fun, though. Classic Falcon having a bugged collision model. Like, what? How does that even work? I got to remove the collision thingy from it. It's on the list for a reason. You can three-shot a Warthog with this. Open edges? Yeah, most likely. I'm assuming it's that. It's because I made a really lazy collision model. Derpfish, thank you for that too. Appreciate it. Monster with alcohol now exists. It's upsetting. I used to make drinks back when I was drinking all the time with friends on the weekend. I would just like... One of my favorite things, it was a friend from VR chat actually recommended it to me. Her name was Bomber, and she called it the Cherry Bomb, and it was like Sprite, sugar-free Monster, and vodka mixed with like I forget which fruit juice, and it was so fucking good. I was amped for like 8 hours, drunk as fuck. Oh my god, it was so much fun. Don't drink, kids. Just kidding, none of you are kids here. you get, it was really fun though. Yummers. God, I love and hate that word. God, VR chat drinking nights. That's a grad school memory. Yeah, I haven't done it in a while. A lot of my friends who I really love and appreciate are from VR chat and still get on and do drink nights on VR every once in a while. It's been a while since I've done it, but you know, every once in a while it's a good time. Bro, I love hate the word. It's so bad it's good. Yummers is the worst, but I want to hear people say it. Like every time somebody says yummers, I'm like, why did you say that? At the same time, I'm like, yes! They said the word! Getting drunk during VR chat? Oh, it's fantastic. VR chat is like the best. Like if you're like, I want to party, but also I want to stay in my house. Dude, go download VR chat, man. That shit works. Yummer sounds cute. Is that really a thing? That's just how I interpreted it. There are people who love saying yummers. I just, every time I hear it, I'm like, you didn't have to say that, but you did, and I appreciate you. Just imagine staying home and VR chatting, bro. Just go outside and talk to people. Yeah, but the people in VR chat are huge fucking nerds and weebs and degenerates. Those are my people. How am I not going to stay in VR and hang out? That sounds like a fantastic time. I love VR. Been playing VR chat since 2017. Don't drink kids, or else you'll be a niche internet celebrity that makes mods for decades-old games for 30-year-old guys still blinded by nostalgia. Definitely not me. No, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Hey, all I'm saying is we had a very young individual during the last playtest who really seemed to appreciate it. So I don't know necessarily why they liked playing Halo 3, because it is an old-ass game. But they had fun, and I was happy. Demon, thank you very much for the $5. Appreciate it. Once I get my new computer, I'll be on VR chat a lot more. We'll have to hang out sometime. Bet. Thank you for another $5. Also to the person saying to go outside and talk to people. One of my friends lives in Germany. That's not going to work. Yeah, true. One of my favorite parts about playing VR and like hanging out and throwing parties and going to events and stuff there is you get to meet a lot of Europeans, a lot of people from like the other side of the world in Asia. Like it's really cool. It's really, really cool. I met somebody one time who had a real-time translator and was like real-time translating what I was saying and then auto-translating their voice to me in VR. It was super dope. We didn't speak the same language at all, but it was just like, with a slight, like, there's probably like a 3-second delay. It was just like auto-translating and spitting out text-to-speech. It was so cool. Did you have to make the top of the map higher because of the tower beams? That's one of the last things on my list. Because, yeah, the tower beams currently stop at this green line. Because that's the edge of the map. But I'm going to do what Valhalla does, where I'm going to raise the top of the map really high, but then I'm going to put a soft barrier over everything. That'll be really cool. Alrighty, what's next on my list? Expand map ceiling, we'll get to that. Put down web. Oh, fill out the forge list. So this is actually really important. This is very, very important. If you look, the forge list right now, it's pretty good. It's nice and organized-ish. I do need to add the Sparrowhawks down here. I think I'll remove Vulture anti-air cannon, then add Sparrowhawks, then re-add those. And then the Corvette should just not be on the list. And then that'll be good. And then equipment, I may end up making the C4 into equipment. That would be a lot of fun, actually. But then scenery is fine. But the structure is the section I need to organize, okay? This is as disorganized as it was in Ultimate Forge, where it's literally just ground, like the medium section is here, and then randomly there's boulders, and then there's trees, and then dead trees, and then just stuff, and then all of a sudden there's 2 different more sizes of cliffs, and then there's Forerunner structures, and then there's randomly 2 extra ground pieces here that are like the other sizes, and then the Forerunner plates, and then it's just stuff. Like it is very disorganized. It makes no sense. C4 being equipment makes it 1 billion times more useful. Yeah, no, I agree. Actually, I'd very much like to turn it into equipment today. I think it's a great idea. Maybe I'll add vehicle teleporters today as well, because that's like a really heavily requested feature. Hello, cat. So I'm gonna reorganize this list to make it a lot better. So to start with, I think what I'll do is I'll do like the Forerunner plates, then I'll do ground pieces, then cliff pieces, then I'll do trees, dead trees, and then a bunch of Forerunner structures. Then I'll do the FX, then I'll do like all the street stuff, the skyscrapers and the city walls. Okay, I think I have to write this down. I think if I don't write this down, I'm gonna lose track, because the awful thing about organizing the Forge list is you do not have a redo button. Like, it's so, like, you see this list? This is the order in which I added things into the list originally. However, and this is really fun, love this, if I go into the actual Forge list on my map, what you'll see very quickly is that, this is really fun, the order that I added things is not the order that it appears here in the editor, right? It's alphabetical in here. So let me go to, I think it's the teleporters palette. It's alphabetical in here, which is not helpful at all because they appear in tag test in the order that I added them. So I have no choice but to one by one add all of them in the exact order that I want. And let's say I wanted to add something at the top of the list. Not allowed. I have to redo the entire list. And every time I add something, I also need to give it the string ID for the name that appears in there. Which means reorganizing the Forge list is the most obnoxious thing in the world. And I hate doing it. It's so bad. Like, I literally can't add new stuff, or else I just have to reset it. Oh, God, it's awful. Dirtfish, thank you very much for that $5. I appreciate you. Do you know which files call the FSB for sound? Should be able to keep 2 sound banks without replacements if we know which files access FSB at load. There's just no sound bank support currently. Maybe in the future. I believe I heard that that's going to be a thing where in a new update sounds will work, but you know, I'm not, you know, not sure. But I'm not too familiar with the system myself, but I believe that is going to be a thing eventually. Upbeat Fuzzball, thank you for the 2. Appreciate it. What type of Halo 3 are you using, and how can I play it? So I'm on PC. You can download the Master Chief Collection on Steam, and if you have the Master Chief Collection, you have access to mod tools for whatever games you have on MCC. This is Halo 3. This is it's 2 programs. This is Sapien. It's the editor where you can place stuff down. And then you have Gorilla, which lets you edit the objects in the scene and add and remove things about them. And you can literally just go download this. It's just Master Chief Collection on Steam on PC. And you can download mods on the Master Chief Collection on PC as well. Gorilla. It's actually Gorilla. Like guerrilla warfare. Gorilla. Missed my chat, did I? Oh, I did. My bad. I did that thing where I read it in my head and I didn't read it out loud. So I do that sometimes. I'm sorry, but thank you for the $2 to Ubermans. I appreciate it. F in the chat for OCD motherfuckers. Yeah, actually, the list is so bad. So what I'm gonna do for this, okay? I have a strategy here. I have a good strategy. I'm gonna open a second instance of Gorilla, but instead of having the level open a second time, I'm gonna open up Ultimate Forge, because it has basically the same list, except it has like AI and stuff on it, and I'm gonna use that to cheat the system. Halo 2 supports sounds too. Yeah, I think Halo 2 supports sounds, Halo 1 supports sounds, and pretty sure the new games will support sounds too, but not currently. You know, can't say for certain, but I'm, you know have faith. Have faith. Okay. Okay. So here is Ultimate Forge. I gotta move chat over slightly so that I can see this and still read chat at the same time. Okay, it's on my other monitor. You guys can't see it, but I have Ultimate Forge's list up on my other monitor. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the teleporter section, which has all my structure bits on it, and I'm going to delete all. Alright. There isn't any support for anniversary graphics with a mod uploader? No, but if you make a mod where it's literally like, let's say you went to Metropolis from Halo 2, right? Halo 2 Anniversary Metropolis. If you went and made a mod that was Metropolis, and you added and removed a bunch of stuff from it, and then you replaced the actual Halo 2 Metropolis file and then played it, it would have anniversary graphics. So you can make anniversary graphics mods, but you have to do it in classic Halo 2 and then replace a real campaign map so that it initiates anniversary graphics. But that doesn't mean you can add new anniversary content. It just means you can mod existing anniversary content. Alrighty. So, let's begin adding stuff to the Forge list. After I read the super chat. Thank you very much, Ubermans, for your $5. Appreciate you. Collab with Inferno to summon the power of eldritch horrors beyond human comprehension to make an organization mod. Simple as. No, I will not organize. You can't force me to. I won't do it. I simply will not do it. I refuse. Oh god, this is gonna suck, isn't it? Okay, this is fine. It's fine. We're fine. It's 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 fine. We're gonna do rock, flat, medium first. Okay. Okay. Rock, flat, medium. Here we go. This is really the most boring thing I could ever do on stream, but it's really important. Getting this Forge list looking good and getting it all organized is gonna be very, very important. So we're gonna go to tags, objects, levels, multi, alpine sandbox, aka ultimate forge, and we do flat, medium. And then we add another one. Riveting content, I know. Medium. Okay, rock. Large, flat will be the next one. So you guys, if you know what the Forge list looks like on Ultimate Forge and you have some suggestions for how to do this, let me know. Rock. Huge flats. Iconic. Iconic. So true. So true, Windows. So true and based when you make that sound. I'm so cold. I gotta turn the AC off. Hold on. I'm freezing my titties off. Am I dumb? This is Cliff Huge. What? Oh, it's just called Flat. I forgot I named it Flat. Okay. And the answer was no, I am not dumb. They're my yummers treats. How dare you. Okay, we add another one. Now we're going to do the cliffs. The cliffs, I think, should come immediately afterwards. So rock, cliff, medium. So this is going to be so nice and organized, dude. I'm actually going to be so happy when this is done. So cliff, medium. Let me add a new one. So rock, large cliff. Oh man, this is like Ultimate Forge doesn't even have this level of organization, and it needs it so badly. Rock, huge cliff. Oh, it's gonna look so good on the list. Okay, so we got those. Now after the cliffs, I want to add. I should probably do rocks. Should I do trees next or rocks? Because the way that it's working on the shit. So so this is what it looks like. Ground, medium, large, huge. Cliff, medium, large, huge. And then on the list, there's like the next stuff that's like sectioned off. Oh wait, no, I fucked up already. I wanted to add the Forerunner stupid plates next. Or first. What a cruel world. Am I hyped for the new Marathon game? I don't know if I'd say I'm hyped for it, but I'm excited to play it. Bungie's games and their first-person mechanics are just so damn good. Like, I am certainly excited for it. Hugegrass massive AI war is necessary? Okay, I'll make an AI war spin-off. That sounds fun. That'd be so easy to do, too. Why does it have to be the teleporters palette? Because the teleporters palette is like the only useless palette. Like all that the teleporters section ever has in vanilla Halo 3 is literally teleporters. And all I had to do was move them into the scenery palette, and then I had a free entire section to work with. So, hey, if it works, you know? Okay, next up. Let's do... maybe, do I just say fuck it? Hold on, let me turn my AC off. I'm freezing my ass off, man. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna restart really quickly and add the... No, I can do Forerunner plates after. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Rejected, what have I missed? Everything. The most important stream of your life. You missed actually the best content. Forge stuff, yeah, I just started reorganizing the Forge list right now. Alright, I'll just keep going. Next, I will add trees and then rocks. And then I think... No, trees, dead trees, and then rocks. Yeah, that's what I'll add next. I think it's a good order to do it in. Okay, so trees. That's forge. Tree. That's street. Tree trunk. What did I call them? The pine tree? Oh yeah, pine tree medium. And let me just not fuck up the names so that they actually show up on the list. Pine tree small. Oh. Pine tree small. Duplicate. Pine tree med. That's not it. Duplicate. Pine tree large. Okay, let's check the forge list real quick. Make sure it works good. Nice. We've got all the ground pieces, the cliff pieces, and now the pine tree pieces. Maybe I should rename the ground pieces. The strings say medium, large, and huge. I could just make them small, medium, and large as well to like... Yeah, I think that'd be better because it's kind of confusing. It looks like a bit ugly, I think. Foundation is so much better than Gorilla. It's unreal. Yeah, it's a major upgrade. For those of you guys who don't know, Foundation is what? It's this program. This program, but for Halo Reach and Halo 4 and Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer. It's just like a major upgrade in like every way. In fact, I can show you what it looks like because I can do that. Look at this. Look at this. It's the same program but better. Is that a 3D? Oh, yeah, 3D model previews, all the same stuff but just nicer with more features? Surely not. Okay, so after trees, we're doing dead trees. God, this is really like killing my soul, dude. This hurts my soul. Like I hate this, but I know I have to do it, and it'll make the mod so much better to have an organized palette. Dead tree, medium. It'll only take me like 10 more minutes if I actually just work at this. This is fine. Okay, now we'll add the rocks. The boulders. Sorry, they're not rocks. They're boulders. Boulders small. Boulder small. Boulder medium. Boulder. Large. Boulder. Huge. Nice. That's pretty good. Let's see how it looks in-game. Did I screw up any of the names on the... That's not what I meant to do. Small, medium, large, huge. Dead tree, small, medium, large. Not bad. Not bad. Solidly organized forge list so far. Let's keep it rolling. So if I'm checking the list on Ultimate Forge, the next thing I would want to do after the boulders and trees would be I think I would do the Forerunner plates. No, you know what? Because I have other organized stuff I should do the ODST. Sent a tip like 3 minutes ago and nothing happened? Oh, wait. Wait, are the tips not working again? If, I can check. Hold on, I'll check the tips in a second. I don't want those to, like, be broken again. They randomly broke, like, 2 streams ago as well. I have no idea why. Excuse me. Okay. So next up, I want to add... I think I'll do the Forerunner structures, and then I'll do, like, the hallway stuff as well. And then I'll do the streets and all of the ODST stuff. And then after that, I will add in all the extra random stuff, like the frigate and the crashed Pelican and the little plants. And then I'll do the FX at the bottom. Yeah, I think that's good. I think it's a good plan. Let's do it. All right. All right. This is fine. So next up, we're going to do the Forerunner plates. So that's 4 1 by 1. Okay, Forerunner plates are added. Next, let's do some more Forerunner structures, but this time we'll do the Halo Reach pieces, those that I added. So I'll do tower, tower tall. I'll do base round, base strut, tower, tower tall, and then room triple. Yeah. Let's do it. The new one is tower. And then tower tall. God, I can't believe I spent all the time porting these over and making custom physics models for them. That was so much work. Holy crap. So then we'll do next base round. And then next we'll do base strut. And then last we will do the room triple. That's almost the name of it. Okay, let's see how that looks in game now. Oh, and then I'll have to check my Streamlabs and see if the things just aren't connecting for some reason. Look at that room triple, tower, tower tall, base half strut, room triple. Forerunner pieces plus the boulders. Oh, this is so organized, dude. Look how fucking organized this. Ground, cliff, pine tree, dead tree, boulders, Forerunner. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. Okay, let me check Streamlabs because it did this the other day as well. I have no idea why. Streamlabs dashboard. Logged into the wrong account apparently. Hold on. A user with this emailed. Okay, I can't log in for some reason. It was signing me into the wrong account, which is weird. What? Huh? I'm sorry to say, I don't know why. It's not working. Did the surprise happen or did I miss it? I revealed the trailer for the Hugegrass, excuse me, trailer that's going up in a few days. The whole video is going to be a lot longer. It was a 1-minute trailer. I'll show it again later in the stream. But yeah, it was a trailer. It was pretty cool. The actual video I release will be a trailer followed by like a bunch more that I'm going to do in the video. But yeah, it'll be pretty cool. At least I think. More. Okay, we need more Forerunner structures. The next one I need is the Valhalla Tower. Because that one's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So let me make that real quick. Teleporters. Okay, so add. This is Valhalla Tower. And I'm hoping that this has a different string name than the it's literally also called Forerunner Tower. Okay, I'm gonna fix that real quick. Valhalla Tower should not be called Forerunner Tower. I'm gonna call it Forerunner Base. Yeah. Cool. Epic. I'll re-input those strings really quickly. Tool strings UI slash HUD. Oh wait, no, I want UI slash Halo X slash Sandbox UI as well. There we go. Forerunner Base is a better name for that. Basically, I tipped one whole $5. You have no idea what's going to happen if you don't add wedge long to this list. You're right, because I have not been told. Therefore, I have nothing to worry about. Genius play, really. Okay, let me add the hallways now. Alright. Time for long hallways. So the way it's organized is hallway long, Long hallway, hallway cover, hallway Y, and I think that's everything. I think it's only 3 pieces. So I will do that now. So that's Forerunner Hall. And then next up is hallway Y. And then next up is the hallway cover, and then that should conclude all the Forerunner items on the Forge list. Two big LED stripes to the hangar entrance. I'll probably add little LED, like literal physical lights, like scenery objects. Look at those Forerunner stuff. Forerunner this, Forerunner that. Pretty good. Forge mode is finally on the map. Let's go. Can I make a song request that's a bit random? I don't know if I'll be able to play it because it's probably copyrighted if it's a random song. How does one disable the red floating error message in Halo 3 Sapien? Press the home key on your keyboard to bring up the cheat menu. Oh, you can't see it here. Hold on, let me go. Press the home key on your keyboard. You press debug. And then you do error geometry hide all, which you can also press 0 on your keyboard to activate. Darksteel, thank you very much for the 2. Appreciate it. Your Forge Phantom vehicle still uses old Phantom. Wrong! It uses the new Phantom. Where is it? There. Incorrect. You see, when I spawn the Phantom, it's this nice Phantom with fancy turrets and an interior that looks all nice. You must have that old. And no problem, no problem. It's super annoying to have error messages all over your Sapien. Thought it did. It did. You bringing it up to me made me fix that earlier. Alright, we've got the Forerunner hallways in. Let's keep it moving. We're doing really good. We're probably like halfway through the whole Forge list, maybe even more. Actually, we are definitely more than halfway through all of this. Hell yeah. Just a few more things to add now that I'm looking at it. I think next up, I want to do the ODST street pieces, which will mean doing the walls next. Right? I'll do streets, then walls. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Yeah, it looks like I've got most stuff covered. There's Pelican, and there's little bits and bobs. Yeah, no, we're pretty much done here. I just gotta add the ODST stuff and then like 3 extra objects, and then we're good, dude. Freaking good. So next up, I'm gonna just do the streets. So street medium. Let me duplicate. We'll do street long next. Then we'll duplicate again. Then we'll do the street 3-way. Nice. I'm gonna do a street 4-way. Nice. Hey man, song and DM'd it to you if you want to check it out later. Okay, I'll check it out. So that should be all the street pieces done. And then I can add street sidewalk. Probably add that after though. I'll add street light as well. Actually, I'll do the walls next, I think. And then I'll add street lights and sidewalks separately. So wall small, wall large, wall gate. No, wall corner and wall gate. Wall small. Wall large. And then wall corner, 90. Did I get that name right? No, it's no 90. And then wall gate. Let's see how this looks in-game. Street medium, ML, three-way, four-way. Maybe I'll rename it so that these are just ML, SML, 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 SM, then XL. I think that'd be better. It would look more organized that way. I'll rename all of these for sure. Ah. What is the radius on this thing? God damn it, Green. What is you? This is a radius of like 40 billion. One day we'll get the full base for that. Yeah, it goes all the way to street, MLS. We have medium, large, then we have small and medium. Why? I need to rename a lot of this stuff. Let me do this really quickly because it is totally bothering me. So Cliff, S, M, L, click, ground S, M, L, hill, S, pine tree, L, M, S, dead tree, L, M, S, boulder, S, M, L, and then huge will become XL. And what else do we have? Water. It's now just water. Scroll through a bunch of other strings that I've used over the... Alright, and then we have street. Let's do street, and then we'll do street. 2x? No, I'll just do street L. And then sidewalk L is just going to be sidewalk. And city wall, small, city wall, and then city wall L. Large? 2x? 4x. Oh, street. I think it's street 4x. We'll see how that looks. And then city wall 90, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's rerun the strings command. Let's see how this list looks now. Oh, it's so much more organized. What do you guys think? That looks so much better in my opinion. SML, Cliff, SM. It's like so much more readable without all the extra crap on screen. And I crashed. I forgot. Don't spawn forge objects after you update the list in tag test, or you will crash and die. Let's try that again. Game, multiplayer, sandbox, game start, levels, multi, huge ass remastered, huge ass remastered. Boom. Okay, we'll let that load and then we can keep working. Almost done. Oh, thank God we're almost done. So after doing the walls and the streets, now I can add... I don't know, what can I add? Can add the street light, the sidewalk, and the skyscraper. Yeah, that sounds good. Street light, sidewalk, skyscraper. Add street light. What? Whatever, I can just copy and paste it in. And then sidewalk. And then, I think it's skyscraper. Skyscraper thick. I was gonna add more skyscrapers eventually. Kiosk and the kiosk. Oh, you're right. I do need to add the kiosk next. Okay, that looks good. Now there's a few extra bits I want to add before anything else. That would be the... Let me go through and double check. Boulders, dead trees, Forerunner. So the frigate is one. The frigate. And then at the bottom I'm going to put invisible wall and water. And then particles. And I think other than that, it's good. Yeah, I think I'll just put some plants, right? Let me just double check what. Don't forget your giant rusty anchor. Of course, I would never forget that. Frigate. I guess I'll just put the little plants down. Oh, nobody even uses those actually. It's kind of pointless. I'll just remove them. Well, yeah, it's fine. Goodbye, Charles. I'll see you in 5 minutes. No, 20 minutes. At 8:36 Central Standard Time, I will see you again. Okay, looking at this list, I need to do currently frigate, sapling, salmonberry, frigate, pelican. Okay. Sapling. Salmonberry. Pelican. Frigate. And now water. Assume I named it that. Almost. And then now the invisible barrier. And then I guess I can do all the FX and then I'm done. Cool. Time for some FX. Let's see, what FX do I want to do? So we've got clouds. So I'm going to do fire, smoke, fog. Fire, smoke, fog, rain, and clouds. FX fire. FX smoke. FX rain? No. Fog. And then clouds. I think that's everything. Let's see. Did I do it right? Did I get it? Am I done filling out a forge list? Or did I screw something up? So far so good. Everything on the list looks nice. Streets look good. City walls, city gates, stoplight, sidewalk, skyscraper, kiosk. Salmonberry! Crashed Pelican, UNSC frigate, water, invis barrier, fire. Looks good. I don't know why Salmonberry, the Salmonberry isn't working. Oh, it's called Shrub. My mistake. Yeah, I think the forge list is good now. I do need to fix the vehicles, though. For whatever reason, the vehicle list got a little mixed up, but after that, I'm good. Forge will be, quote-unquote, complete. So, Corvettes. Actually, let me check the list really quickly, because I want it to be a bit organized. So, the way it is right now... So, it's Vulture, anti-air cannon, and then Corvette. I want to insert the Sparrowhawks right after the longsword. So, Vulture, Corvette... Shit, my attention span is like non-existent. BFG, Vulture, Corvette. BFG, delete, Corvette, delete, Vulture, delete. And I add a new vehicle. This will be Sparrowhawk. Duplicate, make it Sparrowhawk chain gun. Duplicate, make it the Vulture. Duplicate again, and make it the BFG. think that should make the list nice and organized. What? Oh, right, it's the wrong string ID. I think it's Hawk, not Sparrowhawk. Steaming mad. How could I make such a rookie mistake? How did I do this? There it goes. Sparrowhawk. Nice. And, of course, the chain gun variant with the railgun on it. Hell fucking yeah. Wait, does this one have a different texture? Wait, yeah, it does. It doesn't have the red parts on it. Interesting. This one has, like, red areas on top of the green, while this one's just green. In fact, speaking of green, I'm pretty sure Green told me that he wanted to, he didn't like the red textures very much. Yeah, this map would explode if I tried to have those like mini light volumes on it. I like them. I do too. I'm a fan. I think it's nice. It gives the whole vehicle a unique color. What do you think about adding a crash phantom from your bridge map? It's the most original idea I've had ever. Yeah, you know what? You're totally right. Thank you for your original idea. I don't think anyone's ever suggested that one. Maybe? I could. But before I do that, I need to make PP very badly. So give me 1 second. I will be... Oops. I will be right back. I'm back. Okay. I guess since the Forge menu's done, I can write that off the list now. Boom. Done. I'll move this one up the list. I'll move this one up the list as well. Keep things organized. I've got a few things left to do. Put down weapon spawns. What weapons would be good to have? What is this historical shit happening in chat right now? World War II's over, man. Don't add the crash phantom, and instead you should turn off speed of the AA gun because it turns too slowly to catch air vehicles. You're right. I'm gonna sacrifice making an entirely new thing. No more phantom. All the development time is gonna be used on the BFG's turning rate. A worthy sacrifice. This is what Army of Drakes gets for fucking running into me during the entire playtest. This is what happens. Let's see. How fast do I want it to animate? Is it controlled here? 60. What if I do 600? Or is that just the camera? I don't think it's the animation. Oh. That was a heroic act. I don't know about that one, Chief. What controls the turning speed on something that doesn't have a vehicle type? Is it, maybe it's the animation. Let me see. This is it. You know, actually, I'm not sure what would control this. I would have thought it would be the animation, but... Let me cut it in half. 22. 15. That did not work. I totally forgot what value controls this. Also, this camera should totally be zoomed out more. You can barely see anything when you're operating this. It's using the Phantom D camera? What? Why? No wonder it's never had a dedicated camera. It needs it here. BFG D camera. So the K value, I'm gonna multiply this by like calculator. Let's multiply that by 3. Yeah, that looks. Oh, that was the wrong value. Whoops. I think it's this one. Times 3. How do you look? Oh, maybe too much, actually. It might be a bit too far zoomed out at this point. Kind of like that you can see the whole thing, but I'm thinking I'm going to do times 2 instead. Let's do U times 2. Where does that leave us at? No. Times 2. That brings us to... That's good. Okay, let's multiply all these by 2 and see how we're looking. Times 2. Times 2. You guys can't see, but I'm multiplying numbers. Hang on. When I finish multiplying these numbers, it should look much better. Times 2. Times 2. Almost done. Times 2. Times 2. One more to go. And done. Oh man, that screwed everything up. It didn't work at all. Girl. Idea? Hold on, idea. duplicate or multiply the height times 2 as well. Alright, but only for the lower half. Let's see what happens. We're almost there. Let me cook. Let me cook. Okay, how does this look? Not great, I won't lie. I'm still cooking. Hang on. At least I can aim now, but it's a bit funny looking. I guess if I do all of the camera angles times 2 now, it might be good. Could smoothen itself out, you know, do a little in-smoothening, if you will. Almost done in smoothening it. Hold on. Hold on. Are we in smoothened? We are in smoothened. Nice. Cloudswolf, thank you very much for the $5. I appreciate it. Needs slight bullet magnetism and higher projectile speed. Yeah, I did that at the beginning of the stream. I didn't give it bullet magnetism because that won't really help, especially on moving targets. But I upped the projectile speed pretty substantially. And I made sure it actually insta-kills stuff now. Like, there's a vulture over there. Let me shoot it. Why? Sometimes the bullets just don't go where they're supposed to. That has something to do with the animation. Hold on. So it's supposed to look up and down 30 and turn left and right 45. Is just absurdly powerful, but I think this definitely needs a better impact explosion effect than the one it has right now, because right now it just creates like a big cloud of blue particles, which is cool and all, but also extremely lame. I'm cooking. Hold on. I have an idea of cooking. Cooking. I've cooked. I'm gonna test something real quick. Some of you guys may remember back when I was making my extinction mod for Halo 3, I did something where the on the snow of the map, I wanted the BFG to have like a really cool explosion effect. One of the things I did was I made a new material effect for snow, which won't really make a lot of sense here on the grass, but let me try it. It's a wide explosion. It doesn't emit directionally. Hold on. But theoretically, what I could do... Make it sandy and you got a real nice impact. I do, but the thing is, this needs to work on anything I hit. Because right now, it could work. Like, I would have to make, like, one for dirt and then one for, like, stone. Which is not that hard. I could just recolor them. But the other thing I would have to do on top of that is I would have to make a generic one for when it hits, like, a vehicle, for example. I also need to add, like, plasma fire into the effect. Pointing away from the surface you collided with. Normal, up, and forward. Forward is the direction the object is moving in, most commonly used for generating decals. Okay, that's fine. I can keep that. I think there's a decal, right? A sound effect and a decal. Okay, so I keep that one. And then for normal and up on the effect, I'm going to swap them. I'm going to swap up with normal, actually, because I want everything to emit from the same direction that it impacts that. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Now it emits... If I hit up there, for example, it shoots out at the same angle the ground is at. Massive water explosion would actually be so cool. It would. But I don't know if I can do water explosions, can I? That is such a huge explosion, by the way. I'm not really sure how to scale it, but it's really enormous. Here, I'll shoot the Vulture. I'll shoot next to the Vulture. That explosion is the size... It's bigger than the Vulture. Put a Scorpion next to it? Okay, yeah, people do know how big Scorpions are. Here. Here's the Scorpion. Here's the explosion. Quite a lot larger than the Scorpion. Whoops. Rather massive. Ooh, it would be really nice to give a dirt... Okay, I think I know what I'm going to do. For dirt impacts, it's going to be a brown version of this. And for whatchamacallums, for stone impacts, like on the rocks and stuff, it'll have like a grayish explosion. It'll basically be the same as this explosive. And then, last but not least, I will make a generic, maybe the generic, okay, we're gonna make this effect. I'm gonna do the dirt one first. We need plasma fire in there. We need a lot of it. And I need to reduce some of the particle count as well. Because the basic effect before was really ugly. Like, horrendously so. So I'm going to take the soft terrain snow effect, and I'm going to make it soft terrain dirt. Okay. And then we're going to open that up. The explosion of an outward force that pushes players and vehicles? Yes, yes it does. We'll send things flying. So, first things first, it's got a dirt burst sound and a big decal effect, which I'm a big fan of. But then the explosion itself has a ton of different effects. So this is one set of particle systems. Oh wait, no, this is all the particle systems. I lied. So this is burst spray, which is a particle that looks like this. Hold on. This. A good particle, to be sure. But right now it's using grayscale mid palette. And I don't really want it to be gray. I'm not going to do palletized. It's palletized plus sprite alpha. I'm going to do diffuse plus billboard alpha. Or diffuse plus sprite alpha. That way it doesn't use a palette for its color, and then I can assign it a color such as brown. It'll tint to a nice brownish hue. Maybe a little less saturated. Let's see, can we tell that difference already? I think that effect may have been a bit subtle, so we can't really see it yet. It's like a quick effect. I don't think it plays for very long. Alright, so next up we've got... Let me just double check really quickly. Oh god, wait, that burst spray is actually like a very important particle, I just realized. Oh, here's what I'll do really quickly. We're gonna do palletized plus sprite alpha like it was, and then I'm gonna copy this into my BFG folder. Excuse me. Now I have the option to not make it use a color palette. Now we're gonna do impact spray extra large snow. This is gonna need to switch. So it's right now using impact extra large, which actually would work fine for dirt. I'm also going to be leaving. Bye, comrades. Trollface Germany, I know you're Charles. I know it! You can't hide from me. I know you're still here, Charles. You don't truly know. Oh, but I do. Wait, that was impact spray extra large. Impact spray extra large dirt. Oh, I can just swap it for that. Doesn't have a color set, does it? Nope. Cool. And I can do impact chunks medium snow. Impact chunks medium dirt. Impact crest large snow becomes impact crest large dirt. Soft smoke large directional snow becomes soft smoke large directional dirt. Soft smoke large directional impact. Soft smoke large impact snow. Soft smoke large impact dirt. Okay. Generic clumps snow large. Generic clumps dirt large. Soft smoke large impact snow becomes soft smoke large impact dirt. Okay, oh, holy fuck, that was a lot. Let's see what it looks like now. My brain hurts. Doesn't look quite as good. But also it doesn't have any plasma shooting out everywhere. Not bad. It's a half-decent dirt explosion. Okay, so now that we have a dirt explosion, I need to make a cool plasma explosion. It's too colored, make it less brown. This is default Halo 3 dirt. I think it's actually pretty decent. Although it's no longer leaving... Oh no, it is leaving decals. I just didn't see that. What decals is it leaving behind? Soft explosion, huge, soft terrain, snow. Explosion, huge... Wait, what? Oh. BFG... Wait a minute, now that I'm thinking about it, what was this? Burst spray particle? This was generic burst spray, wasn't it? Which means I could have not edited it after all. I could have just used palletized and changed the color here. Not bad, not bad. Okay, and then, right, before I get too distracted, it's using explosion, huge, soft terrain, snow. I'm gonna do... That's probably fine. 16-player lobby is gonna be dying when someone hops in this thing and starts spamming projectiles. If you're not looking at them, they don't even render. I think the dirt should settle more quickly. It's a bit floaty, which makes sense for snow, but not dirt. When dirt gets really hot and it's in an explosion, it sticks around in the air as like a dust for a little while. Actually, that is a bit slow now that I'm seeing it. You're right. I think it's the last particle system in here. Or no, it should be the second to last. Yeah, tube. And I could just give it a bit more gravity. Right now it's 1.25. I could set it to 2 and fix it. Right, is that not it? Gravity 5. Editing the wrong one. Oh, I am. Whoops. Probably this one. 5. This is gonna look weird. That does seem to be it. That is not it. Oh, that was the directional. Oh yeah, this is it. 0.15, I'll set it to 0.5, and that should make it fall faster. Okay, I finally found it. That's a bit much. Let's do, it was 0.15, we'll do 0.3 now, just to double. Okay, now the dirt falls a little bit faster. I could give it more initial velocity. That's pretty good. Bad, not bad. Okay, now though I need to add plasma into the mix. So this will happen anytime this projectile hits dirt textures, which is fine. I'll make another one for stone that's like gray as well. I'll probably have some stone chunks come flying out of it too, just because I think that would look cool. But this is good for dirt, but I do need to add plasma now. Does need some plasma. So let me switch things up a little bit. So here's what I have to do for this. So the soft terrain dirt effect is really good, but I need to add in the, I think, FX main No, is that it? BFG, weapons, FX. Probably it's detonation 2. Let's see. It's not that one. Could just be detonation then. So let's go back to its old one temporarily. Right, so that's the original one where it's just like a massive plasma explosion, which I'm not gonna lie, I kind of hate it. I'll probably do something like a plasma grenade as a base. And then I'll make it directional, and then that'll stack on top of the that will stack on top of the dirt explosion. So the dirt explosion needs to be here. BFG material effects. So I'll open this up. What? Oh, right. So this will be impact detonate projectile. So there's default material. So I'm looking for soft terrain here. I think soft terrain is what I want, right? So default, blah, 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 blah. So the snow already works. I think... What material is the ground made of? I actually don't know. Giant plasma grenade explosion sound good to me. Yeah, I think it'll look really cool with like the plasma arcs warping and like some sparks and things left over. It'll look a lot better than the current effect anyway. So let me see though. Let me see. The dirt, I guess I could probably check the shader for it. Levels. No, not alpine sandbox. Huge ass shaders. It should be called Hugegrass. Soft terrain dirt, or tough terrain dirt. Okay. Hard terrain stone. So tough and hard are the different ones. So I am actually looking for tough terrain here. The effect I want is under objects, vehicles, BFG, material effects, explosion, huge, dirt. So now when I shoot, it should be plasma and the dirt. Yeah, there we go. But the plasma is still a bit much. But you can see... Oh, maybe it doesn't play at a certain distance, but... It does if you're close to it. You can see the dirt. It's just a shame though, because there's not really any way to do it, but a material effect does not play after a certain distance. I forgot about that. So you have to be within like a pretty close range. Like even the dirt doesn't play from there. Let me try this, okay. Maybe under globals. Is there an effect? Here, effect globals. Type. Okay, there's no material effect thing. No, it doesn't look like effect globals will help me. I don't know if there's any way to change it so material effects render at a different range. Because you can't really see it, but material effects do not like to work after a certain distance. Global extras? No. Global missing damage, global scripts, global... Maybe it's under regular globals I can find the thing I'm looking for. AI globals, Gravemind, damage tables, sounds, camera, player control, look, difficulty, grenades, interface, player info, player representation. All effects, even material effects, use a base effect. Modifying that base effect should change that fact. Base effect, that's the first I've heard of it. Do you know what it's located under? What is AoE damage in the files? Area of effect. You're staring at the effect right now. I have been modifying it. This is a material effect. Materials. Materials. Soft terrain. No, tough terrain. Dirt. The sweetener inheritance and flag sound. Leave the sweetener blank. The flag is set to no effect. Okay, let me try setting it to sweetener enabled. Sweetener disabled. Didn't seem to work either. Soft terrain dirt right there. No, those are just the defaults, I'm pretty sure. Modifying those will modify the actual effects. No, I think you're misunderstanding how it works. But don't one-up him, you guys. That's not how it works. Okay, so what this does here, from what I can tell, is this is showing the default material effect for dirt. Right? It's just a material effect that you can use. It's pretty straightforward. But I'm not using this, and it's not inheriting anything from this. I have made my own material effect that is separate from this. This is just the default that this material uses. Look closer at the tag. I don't know. I know what a material effect tag looks like. I'm not sure what you're talking about, I'm afraid. But in the meantime, I'm going to make a really big plasma grenade explosion. So detonation and then airborne detonation. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I crashed it. I shouldn't have done that. Is it possible that projectiles still glide with the surface of the water? I don't know. Maybe. It's the dirt effect. Modifying that will modify the effect. All the material effect tag is a large collection of effects and sound that plays method. Right, I know what a material effect tag is. I'm aware, like I've used them many times, but I don't think you're understanding it either though. That's the thing. Like, I know it's just a large collection of stuff. If you modify soft dirt terrain, you will modify the actual effect. No, I'm aware. I know what it is. I made a custom material effect so that my cool explosions are playing when the projectile of the BFG hits a surface. All I'm trying to do is increase the range on it, but the material effects do not play after a certain range. And editing the default tag, which is not even being used for the BFG, and is not tied to it in any way, it doesn't change anything. You can see it plays at that distance. Plays at that distance. But it does not play at that distance. So unless you're within this range, when a BFG impacts, you're not going to see the dirt explosion. The render distance for that effect is wimpy. Tragic. Yeah, unfortunately. And I don't believe there's anything that controls the distance at which those things render. Just because it's coming out as a material effect instead of a regular effect. Then it is the projectile effect you need to modify, or you're getting the wrong material. No, that's just how material effects work. I know you're trying to be helpful, but you are incorrect. Oh man, there's so many things on a plasma grenade. Scaboodly, thank you for the 2. Read up real quick. Oh, my bad. What did you write? If the light volumes are too crazy, feel free to replace them with some cheaper particles or just not include. I might. It depends. I'll have to see how it works in game. They might just not be set to a high priority. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Green had a good idea of replacing them with models instead, which should look around the same. One is based on the in-game Halo Wars 1, and the other is based on the rendered art, or the renderer? Oh. I'm not familiar with which one is which. Okay, I'll have to mess with these parts for the flash, but... Oh man, how many effects are in this? Oh, not that many. Okay, that's not that bad. Alright, I could work with this. So I'll hide the parts for now. He made the Vulture? Yeah, JS made the Vulture. It's very sick. Explosive flash. Alright. Make the flash much bigger, for one. So basically what I'm doing now, if you guys are not aware, I'm swapping out the giant explosion on the BFG. So it has cool material effects now when it impacts stuff. But also, the crappy low-quality plasma explosion, I'm taking the plasma grenade, and I'm just going to try and up the plasma grenade's effect quite a lot, because kind of see game speed 0.1. When I fire it right now, it's just detonating a tiny little plasma grenade at the center. And I'm going to try and take that explosion and make it bigger and meatier. And then that'll merge with the material effects. Because, right, the old explosion was really ugly. It was literally just like a crappier phantom explosion, which, with peace and love, without all the cool, like, flying bits that the phantom explosion has, on its own, it's just really mid. So I'm going to make this look a little bit better by literally just upping the plasma grenade explosion by... I think 5 times might be too much. Maybe like 3. No, 5 times is about right. We'll try 5 for the scale of everything. So I'll change particle size to 5 on that. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, 5 should be good. And then after I increase the size, I'll make it like 1.5 times longer. Particle scale 5 to 15. Let's see what that looks like. Is it too big? Oh wait, this is still the initial flash. Well, we'll see. This might end up looking really bad, but who knows. Particle scale 5. Particle or light spike. I'll have to make these in a bigger radius as well, or else it won't look good. 2.5 to 5. And spark ember. It's 5 to... What's a quarter of 5? That would be like 1.25? Yeah. It detonates too quickly, but like I said, I'll up the speed and the radius of everything later on as well. So now we have... so lens flare comes next, which is this lens flare. I'm going to take the detonation.lens flare. I got to bring it into my BFG real quick. Under weapons, FX, detonation. Then I'll make this lens flare really big. Be 5 times larger. Then after the lens flare, we have the actual explosion itself, which has plasma burst, which I'll up the scale now. Particles, scale 5 to 10. Then we have plasma noise, which has a scale of also 5 to 10. This is gonna hopefully look really good. I apologize for like not having the most riveting content, but this should look really sick. So 10 to 2.5. And that should cover that. Then last but not least, we have electricity, which has these cool electric loops that look really nice, which I can do. So 1.5 in this case would be 7.5 and then 5. And what's the last one? Trailing smoke. This is a cool one. It's just one last particle system. And trailing smoke scale, yeah, 7.5 to 2.5. That's math. Dark Steel said if you're trying to get the dirt to explode with the explosion, going into the dirt and ticking it as always show LOD as 1 should do the trick. And hell, if you're right, that's the only, it's only ticking the effect. Oh, I guess... did I try that already? You know what, that's a good point. Let me see. Soft terrain dirt. It could be a range thing on the effect itself. I actually hadn't considered that. Pixel budget, LOD, and distance. No, I already have it ticked as LOD always 1 on most of these. Because I had thought of that as well when I was doing the particles for a while. Unfortunately, they're almost all set to LOD always 1. But yeah, I think, like I said, it's just a material effect thing. I did a lot of text, set them all. It's only like 2, like little dirt chunks and stuff. That was like 8 out of 10 of them. Worth a try? Yeah, it was. Okay, here's the current explosion effect. It's really wimpy still, but it's basically just a giant plasma grenade. So I'm obviously going to make it way cooler, but... it's literally just a giant plasma grenade. The thing I need to do to make it look cooler is up how long they last. I'll probably give it like a 3 times longer explosion and then up the radius that they come from, and that will help. And then I'll add some fancy big explosion stuff onto it, like, should make it look pretty good. Combine it with a few effects in the Wraith Mortar? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna have to add some special beefiness to it, but starting out with a large, slightly slower plasma grenade effect should work as a really, really good basis. So I'm gonna start once again with the flash. Actually, the detonation light, I forgot about this. There's some parts onto this that I wanted to grab, some non-particle related stuff. So I am gonna add a detonation light. Maximum distance, what's times 5 is 10. Wow, amazing. I love math. Okay, let's see, does the light show up? I guess we're close to it, it'll show up. Yeah, I think if I make the lifetime of the effect 3 times longer to begin with, that'll make a big difference. We have the decal system, which is whatever. Plasma explosion, far sound. I'll add some better sounds afterwards. And the area effect, well, I'll do like the phantom explosion screen effect where it darkens the area in a really large radius. But okay, first and foremost, explosive flash. Everything's going to get a ×3 lifetime. So 0.15 goes to 0.45. The explosive flash might be a weird one to have that on, but we'll see. And then lifespan of the plasma, 0.65 goes to, what, 13 plus another 6.5 is 1.95, I think. No, wait, I'm dumb. No, yeah, 0.30, yeah, 1.95. Spark long, lifetime, 1.5 seconds. Light spike. Like I said, these initial ones might look weird. 0.45. This becomes 4.5. And then next up we have lens flare, which is already taken care of. Explosion. Duration should be up to 2.45. I don't know how well this will work, but we'll find out. Rejected, remember, or the effective space battle mod, the one where the glassing beam makes an explosion that appears on the other side? Try that with the AA cannon shot. I could do that, theoretically. Could I do that? I could reverse the velocity of everything on, make it like I could duplicate everything and then literally reverse. That would be a bit of work, but I could try it. Okay, anyway, lifespan is random between 0.4 and 0.35. It's going to become 1.2, and what's that? That becomes 7 plus 3.5 is 1.05. I'll just make it 1. Screw it. We have plasma noise. Lifespan is 1.5, and then this becomes 1, 2. And then electric arcs. Lifespan goes to 0.3 to 0.45. And last but not least, we have electricity and trailing smoke. Electricity lifespan is 1.5 to 2. Let's do trailing smoke. Should go from 9 to 15. That's a long time, but alright. Let's see how the timing on it looks. It's still going to look wimpy and small, but not the feature creep. Listen, this is just something that needed to be done for a while. Yeah, it's going to need some more oomph to it. It's better. Upping the radius on a lot of these will help pretty substantially. So flash is fine. Don't really need to mess with the flash of it. The plasma noise, what's the radius on this? Make it 0.5. Such a good song. Spark long, 0.5. Light spike. Spark ember, 0.5. Next up we do the explosion itself. This one's pretty important. The first one we have is the plasma burst, which has a radius of 0. I'm going to make the plasma burst radius 1 world unit. Plasma noise also is going to have a... I'm also just going to make that 1 world unit. Electric arcs should be 7.5 becomes 1.5, so I'll do 2. Almost done with this test. Next up is the electricity, which comes from a radius of 0.5, which I'll do 1.5. And then last but not least is trailing smoke, which has a radius of 0 to 0.25, which will be 0 to 1.75, just 0.75. Okay, does that look any better? find out. It doesn't have the oomph I want yet. Also, it's needing one thing I gotta switch up really quick. It's on up and gravity. I'm gonna make sure that everything goes from the normal. Alright, not bad. Now, one thing I desperately need to add is a rolling plasma smoke to it. That was the one thing the original effect had that I liked. So I'm gonna add the rolling electric smoke to it. So this will be a new event, and this will be large FX. Let's make the duration like 0.5. And I need to open up the other particle system that the BFG had, which was really nice. Refresh it. Weapons, FX, detonation old. And then we have the flash. If you want to stay with this effect, you definitely need those beams of light that shot from the impact point the other effect had. Yeah, unfortunately the beams of light on this one are pretty small. I could try copying these light beams over. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. I'll do a quick test with them in a second. But the explosion here, I'll replace those light beams really quickly. So we have flickering embers, plasma fireball huge, and rolling smoke large. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to... Let me first test this. What does it look like with the old stuff on it? So the main issue I have with this effect is the smoke and the fire are like very just clearly blobs that just kind of puff out and don't look quite right. So what I'll do is I'm going to take the fireball effect and I'm going to switch up the way it emits in a globe right now. I'm going to make it a sprayer and see how that works. So it sprays in... No, I don't want it to be a sprayer. I want it to be... is impact area what I'm looking for? I want it to be... sprayer, but then the angles. Emission angle will be 90 degrees. About 45 degrees. So how many particles does this create? Particle... Starting count is 30? You're telling me there's 30 particles? Because there does not look like there's 30 particles in there. No shot that's 30 particles. Bruh. Okay, let me reduce the size of it then. Particle scale. I'm gonna cut their particle size in half and see how that looks. Honestly, it looks substantially better like that. Looks like a little mushroom cloud. I'm gonna make the smoke do the same thing, I think. It's rolling smoke large. And it emits not in a globe, but in a sprayer with a angle of 45 degrees. Actually, I'll make the smoke 90 degrees. It's kind of nice to have side smoke. Not too bad, actually. It kind of looks like a really cool plasma fire. And it also emits from the direction it impacts. I can add those light spikes back and it'll be really cool. Dead channel? Dude, you are boring. Oh no, my feelings. Watch this. That's crazy. I think it looks really nice, especially when you consider that it's going to be directional. Let me try shooting like, I don't know, the side of a rock. Too fast. Yeah, let's try that again. Not too bad. It definitely feels like more precise. I'm a fan. I think it's improved the effect a bit. Yeah, that's pretty rad. Back from San Antonio? Welcome, welcome. Oh, it's satisfying. It's satisfying. Alright, the last thing I need to do then is a generic gray version of this effect, where it's like impacting a rock or a vehicle or something. And then I think the effect will be good, man. That's sick. I'm not gonna change anything else. I'm pretty happy with that. Can we watch it one more time? I lied. There's one thing I'm gonna change. There's one more thing I'm gonna change. The last thing I'm gonna make is a... Or not even gonna make it. I'm just gonna grab it from the old effect. Which is the light spikes. I do like those on the old. I'll probably have to tone them down a bit though. Which will be a new part. I'll make a large effects, duplicate, replace. The new one won't be called large effects. It'll be called large flash. Yeah, those initial light beams are way too over the top. I'm just gonna make the light beams like significantly smaller, I think. Size is 10 to 7.5. We're gonna do 5 to 2.5. How does that look? How about 7.5? 5 to 7.5. And then the scale... Wait, the scale is 0.5 to 1.5 randomly? Oh, over particle age. Let's do 0.25 to 1.5. That looks pretty nice. I would not want to be on the ground next to the mute. Like, if that thing fired near me, I would be terrified. I kind of want to make the electric arcs more prominent. Hold on. I think they're going to look really sick. If they were just like larger in general, let's do... Particle size will go to 1. We'll do 0.7 to 1. That should double their size and make them look more like visually prominent. Maybe a bit too big, actually. Let's do 0.75 and 0.25. And I'm also going to up the radius, which is right now a random between 0 and 1.5, and then I'm gonna leave it like that, but then I'm also going to set the initial velocity. Wait, it's at 0.5. I'm gonna make it, what does it look like at 5? Is that just gonna go flying way upward? Oh, it goes outward completely. Interesting. I don't think I want that. Oh, it looks kind of nice, actually. The plasma rings just kind of loop around. Hey, little boy, what's up? Never open with that. Word of advice, I don't think that's a good idea to open with. Okay, let me shoot the Vulture with this in slow-mo. See if I hit it, actually. There's no telling if I will or not. This is 1/10 speed. Oh, I missed. Let's try that again. It won't have any effect currently, I think, because, I missed again! How is it overshooting? I'm literally aiming down. The aiming on this thing is so iffy. It actually makes it so hard during gameplay. Worst part is, too, I'm unsure of what causes this slight... Ah, it's so good. Alright, now I'm gonna make a generic dust explosion for it, and then... should be good. So, I'll do... for the effect, last thing I need is hard terrain, which is like rock and stuff, which is the only other material I think is on the map. And then the same one I use for rock, I'll slightly modify for the default material, which should be literally every other type of thing. Every other type of material? Yeah. So this is under tags, objects, vehicles, BFG. We're going to go to FX and... no. Material FX, explosion, huge. We're going to switch off dirt and make this stone. Whoops. This is hard terrain stone. And it's actually, as far as I know, going to be like really simple to do. So I'm going to change the sound from dirt burst to terrain gravel? Do gravel. That's fine. So we have spray burst, which we can turn to a gray color. Then we have impact extra large dirt. What do we have here? Concrete, sand, snow, water, rubber. Interesting. So impact, spray, extra large dirt. Impact. I don't think there is a spray for stone, actually, now that I'm looking. Which actually makes sense, too. There probably shouldn't be a spray, considering it's stone. Can't really spray stone. I guess with plasma you can, but... I'll keep that for a second, then we'll switch to the next one. Impact chunks. I guess I could do concrete. Impact chunks. medium concrete, impact crest. Is there a crest for concrete? Chunks, burst. No, I'm not seeing it. Smoke, large, directional dirt. Soft smoke, large, directional concrete. Soft smoke, large impact. Small impact? I might have to scale these up. We'll see. Generic clumps, dirt, large. We have dirt. We don't have anything else besides dirt and smoke, so I guess I can get rid of that one. We have soft smoke, large impact. Soft smoke, large. We have small. Why do we only have small? It's probably fine. It just changes the bitmap. So we have a couple dirt things mixed in here, but let's see. We'll switch the speed down to 0.1 and watch it from up close. Not bad. It's a big gray explosion. Can't ask for much more than that. You guys think I should use that as well? I've been thinking I'm going to use that for when it hits like other stuff like metal and things. I don't know what metal really has, so maybe I'll just like... I think metal's the only other material it really hits. We have soft terrain, dirt. We have hard terrain for like stone, and then the only other thing besides like energy, which wouldn't really give off anything, would be hard metal. I'm just gonna do hard effect. So do hard metal solid. I'll start by doing the same thing with the dirt. I might just reuse that same effect. Molten metal or chaff. Ooh, that would actually look really sick. And considering this one-shots anything it hits, if you hit it with metal... Ooh, yeah, molten glowing metal would be really cool. Oh, that's such a good idea. Hold on, I'm gonna have some fun with this. I'll do it quick because I want to save some time, but I'm gonna still make it look good, you know? Hard metal. Okay. Let's take a look at this. So we've got explode. Oh, wait, no, wait, that's right, there's only one event. All right, so burst spray is the first one we're gonna edit. We'll keep that actually. So we switch over. So we have impact spray, extra large dirt. All it has is metal chips and spark ember. And metal chips hot. So soft, smoke, small impact metal. Which means we're not going to get any spray from the dirt. So I'll delete the dirt spray, I think, because you don't get that on metal. Impact chunks, medium dirt. I'll switch that to metal chips hot. Impact crest. You don't get a crest on metal, so that's fine. Then we have soft smoke directional. Which, does metal have that? Do you have that for metal? Soft smoke, small impact. Might have to remove it because we don't really get directional off of metal. I'll leave that for now. Actually, I'll switch it to the concrete one. Soft smoke, large directional concrete. Okay, that's fine. Soft smoke, large impact metal. Soft smoke, small impact, and then generic clumps will become Oh wait, we don't need generic clumps actually. And then last we have soft smoke, large impact. Okay, we gotta shoot something metallic now. Before I forget though, I need to copy this over to hard metal thick, hard metal thin, and hard. This is metal, right? Oh right, we have to slow down our speed real quick. Fire again. Wait for the impact. Did we get an effect out of it? Oh, we did? Holy shit, those are enormous glowing chunks. That looks so weird. What the fuck? I did not think they were gonna look like that. Any last final playtest before release? Maybe. Okay, that that particle's gonna need some fucking work for the metal bit. Alright, let's work on that real quick. Metal chips hot. Interesting particle. I'm gonna steal that away and make it a lot better. So first and foremost, it's gonna become self-illumination color should be like red hot. That's first and foremost. I don't. Like white hot yellow to orange to gray. And then the size of it. So 1.5 to 0.75. Sure, why not? It emits in a tube, but we're going to make it a sprayer. The angle is going to be at 10 to 75. Sure, that's fine. And 32 of them is also fine. Their size, however, was terribly high. I'm going to stop that, bring it down by 10. Try that again. So the metal chunks did come out, but they're very small. Okay, I made them too small. We'll double their size. 3.5 is 7. And I need their illumination to be higher. So I'm going to up the illumination glow on it. And I'm also going to increase their lifespan. They should be on screen for longer. 2.5 to 1.5. Okay, let's inspect the damages. There we go, we got some glowing metal chips flying out. But do they cool off? No, they just kind of vanish. Red hot makes it brown. You have to understand how the shaders interact. Yeah, see, I saw metal chunks come out of there, but just like barely. So they need a higher velocity for sure. And their angle of emission is too low. Nice, nice. However, we're not quite done yet. We need to make screen effects for the explosion, and we need a cool sound. So I'm going to do that real quick. So under the flash, we have various different parts. We have a detonation light, which I already customized. We have a decal system that doesn't really get used, and that's pretty much fine. Let me actually... yeah, I'll bring the decal from the BFG in. So... weapons, FX... where's the decal? Detonation... where's the... what decal does the old effect use? Let's find out. Remember the noise that comes after the firing? Really distracting and annoying. What sound? It's like the hiss of the steam coming out of the vent when it opens. That's about it. Okay, once more. Let's try it out. That is a significantly more interesting explosion. I like it. Nice. Okay, next up I'm going to shoot the dirt over there and see how that goes. Hopefully I didn't go too high and like overshoot. Ooh, that's pretty satisfying, I can't lie. And I'm going to shoot this rock. Test all the different material properties there. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. What happens if I shoot a tree? I don't know what material that uses. I missed. Oh, it uses none. Interesting. But that dirt, though. Sweet. Be able to remove those turrets and forge and place them wherever you want on the map? You can. I actually have them on the forge list and everything. You can just pick them up, delete them. They're a regular old vehicle. Wait, this is metal, right? So if I shoot that... yeah, little metal chunks go everywhere. Ah, that's such an improvement, man. God damn! Okay, what's the decal that it uses? I know there's gotta be one. What? There's no decal on this? Huh? What? Alright. I'm making my own decal. Wait, I already have one. I lied. It's under BFG, material effects. Explosion image? Yes. There you are. Decay time, clamp angle, cull angle, lifespan, and wait, what? Clamp angle, radius. How? Is there not a way to make this? No, there's a way to make this render, right? Oh, distance fade range, 60 to 70. I'm gonna make it 500 to 1000. I'll make it 500 to 550. I lied. I want everyone to see it all the time. Again, can I see it from here if I detonate it? We're more than 1,000 units away. Oh wait, I just don't think it was. Did we get it? I'm not seeing it. Normal, supplied from the effects of collision, replace, gravity up, blah. Forward, most commonly used to generate decals. Okay. I'm ready. Nice, there we go. Now it leaves a big old scorch mark. You can see that from a ways off too. Like the BFG leaves pretty lasting impacts on the environment. You can shoot the gondola. Can you? I don't know if they're environment objects, so maybe they won't take them. Oh, they're not. Let's shoot this thingy though. Big blasted scorch mark on the side of so many things. I love it. No, I missed it. I was too fast. Beautiful dirt explosion. Makes me so happy. Alright, I'm much happier with this now. The BFG got a big effect upgrade. Ooh, that must not have been... Wait. If I shoot it in the grass, it's fine, right? Okay, yeah, grass is fine. I guess it's just the gravelly dirt areas. Maybe it was the beach area? Oh yeah, the beach area just treated like stone. Interesting, interesting. Even from a distance though, when you can't see the material effects, it still looks like a pretty powerful explosion. And also, one-shots their BFGs. Absolutely sniped. Oh, what is that, a Vulture? Not anymore. Shoot inside the hangar if you could. Alright, I'll shoot. This should be inside the hangar. Oh, that was above the hangar. Try that again. Ooh, just shy of it. I don't know why the aiming is so off with this thing. It should be something to do with the animations, but... Who knows? Oh, that's terrifying. You can shoot all the way into there. Holy fuck. I would put the cannons next to the secondary bases, to be honest. Well, if they were there... Oh, they could be a bigger threat if they were over there. Let me think about it. Because right now, having them both here... They are within line of sight of each other and can kind of just, like, blast each other. Could be good. I could put them, like, on this hill over here or something, so... Nobody would ever get to it that way, though. But it would be a good bit of base defense to have. Like, if somebody's trying to do CTF, you can just be like, no, and just delete them. I feel so iconic over here now, though. I could never remove them. I can always do an update with them. Why is my tag test so quiet? Hold on, you guys can barely hear that, right? Halo 3, yeah, my volume is super low. To the BFG. Oh god, they're spawning inside each other in tag test. Why is that happening? Oh, I forgot. I added the forge list while I had tag test open and I crashed it. Okay, I'll reopen it one more time. Game start. I feel like I'm having a stroke. I just forgot the name of a command I've used 1,000 times. Game start. Game multiplayer. Sandbox. Game start. Levels. Multi. Huge ass. Man, going from playing Ultimate Force to seeing Hugegrass makes me appreciate Skabooli's Sparrowhawk even more, right? It's actually just too fucking good. The Halo 3 menu though, oh, I miss it. I miss it. We're almost there. Not much longer now. light volume, eh? There's no light volume on my BFG! It's been the Sparrowhawks. It's been the Sparrowhawks all along! How is this possible? Oh, I forgot. I put the Pelican thingy on the inside. What? Let me in. Fix that as well. Oh, at least the light volumes work on the Pelican. I need to widen the Pelican entryway. I literally can't get through at this slight angle. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now, because that's been bothering me for a little while. Hang on. We're switching over to Blender. Is the mod coming out today? Not today. I've got to finish my announcement video, and then it'll be out. Oop. There we go. Alright, here's my Pelican. Pretty nice. Here's the custom cockpit physics model I put together. It took me a little while. And we're gonna hide that real quick. I literally just need to take these two faces here and drag them a bit more, like that. And then these two faces as well. Drag them just a touch more, like that. And then this too, I didn't realize this was in the way. It should be good. Although, for this corner I'll... Oh wait, I can't do concave. I'll just take these two edges and move them like that. There we go. That should allow for players to get through a bit easier. Hopefully it's enough. It might not be. And then I can go into my data folder. Objects, vehicles, Pelican. That's Phantom test. I'm looking for Pelican test. Alright, 10 PM on the dot, I put these out. Tool, physics, objects, vehicles, Pelican test. Let's see if that did the trick. Oh yeah, wait, that's much better. Do I clip into the walls? A little bit, it looks like. More than I'd like on this side. But I can fit through it even at this angle. I don't know how I feel about clipping into the walls. Ah, whatever. As long as I can fit through it, I guess it's fair. Fair trade-off. Looks weird, but whatever. Wait, what did I just press? Oh my god. Get me out of here. Where's my player? Put me back in my player. I don't want to be a tank. Oh. God bless America. Yeah, that's a lot better. Alright, so that's another thing I can tick off the list as well then. So widen Pelican doorway. Done. Still need to edit the gondola animations, put down some weapon spawns, add an Easter egg. And there's a little bug with the Pelican's boost effects where they still appear even after the wing blows off. Adding the map ceiling is fine. I'll just do that last. That way I can bake lighting and then release. Be able to have a Covenant ship as a scenery object maybe? Yes. Yes. I'll probably add that in a future update after I add it to Ultimate Forge. Okay, Vulture needs more speed. So basically I'm done. Quick little gondola animation edit. I can fix... Where's the Falcon thingy? I just saw it. Wait, I need these actually. I forgot. I have a few more fixes. Add a model to the nuke projectile. Replace all the sounds with the defaults. Make sure everything renders at the right distance. Remove the physics from the Falcon. Causes a bug. Give the Vulture more speed. Yeah, I can probably do this all in like an hour or two. That's not too bad. I think I might call it here though. It's been a little while. The stream's been really slow. Just want to get around to like finishing it already. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. It's been fun. I enjoyed it anyway. I'm really excited to get this mod out already so I can work on some Reach stuff. I want to make some badass Reach mods. Chill stream? Yeah, it's been pretty chill. It's slow too. The tip jar was broken the whole stream, which is super lame. I hope you guys enjoyed though. I had a bit of fun. I'm excited to get this mod out. I'm going to spend the rest of the night and most of tomorrow editing the video. That way I can release the mod already. Keep an eye out for it. If you're, you know, a YouTube member, do be sure to join the Discord server. I've been posting tons in the supporter chat for all other YouTube members. That said, I hope you guys enjoyed once again. Thank you very much for all the support. Thanks for like chilling and chatting. I'm gonna go get some food and head out for the night. Love you, no homo. Alright, you too. Have a good night though. See you guys tomorrow. I'll be streaming then. Have a good one.